There we go.
Somebody got a green screen?
Yeah, there's a dude over here with the green screen. I told him he over here upgrading on us, man. Hey, but we live, y'all. What up? What up? What up? We live.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, another week, another Tuesday night, 7:30-ish. 7:30-ish. You know what I'm saying? We getting cracking. But once again, it's your boy Red Milwaukee 414 back at it again. Straight from Sneakerheads, Clothing Line, man. Sneakerheads, Clothing Line Radio Live. Today is March 17, 2020. And I'm alive. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
97% of people are alive.
Yeah,
right.
I'm alive and cough free. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'm cough free. Now my sinuses is kicking my. You know what I'm saying?
Allergy season too.
Yeah,
man,
yeah. So that we can get in that to do. Like, don't get it twisted now. Just you may just have allergies. Don't get scared. All right.
Right.
I know. I definitely got that.
Once again, man, it's your boy Red Milwaukee 414, man, back in the building. We got a few people, you know what I'm saying, with me already in here, man. We're going to talk about a few things tonight. We ain't going to go crazy on the whole Corona thing, but we will touch a little bit because I know y'all Corona'd out.
For real. Seriously.
But y'all go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, hit y'all intros.
Ladies first.
What up, what up? It's your girl Q the Queen. I'm here and got a lingering headache, but that comes with being a human being. So let go.
That might be that Budweiser instead of that.
I don't know, you know what I mean?
It could be. We all could very well have
that's that Benadryl virus right there, boy.
It really is. It's here, man.
Hey, that's a fact. Go ahead, IBA.
For sure, man. It's your boy IBA. You guys already know what it is, man. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook and also YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and, sub up to your boy. You know what I'm saying? We're about to get in here and do what we always do as usual.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? What up? It's Marcus, one half of the Soulmates. Appreciate y'all having me in the chat. In this live, check us out. YouTube, subscribe, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and check out Valiant Pursuit as well.
All right, and we had OG. I don't know what happened to OG, man. I'm pretty sure he gonna come back. So let's go ahead and hold on. Let me get my stuff together here. All right, so let's see here. First of all, we got Jimmy Fox in the building, man, straight from the crib. Shout out 414 for sure. We got BX as usual, pulling up ASAP. Shout out to BX. We got Rice Goat 80 in the building, man. Shout out to Rice Goat. If we got who else we got in the building? We got a few other people, man. If y'all in here, man, make sure that y'all hit that comment section so we can shut you out. And I know the notifications is going out slowly but surely, man. Ain't nobody else got nothing else to do. So I know you at the crib bored, all right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing at the grocery store.
All right.
Ain't
you can't go plenty at the grocery store. It just ain't toilet paper there.
Right.
No, we can go right into it. So my wife went to the grocery store and she had me on FaceTime or whatever. And she showed images of like the refrigerators and the freezers. I'm talking about, it looked like this store was like pre-grand opening, like before they put the food in the refrigerators or whatever like that. Like it was empty. Like it was nothing in the refrigerators, nothing in the freezers.
It looked like it's a going out of business sale.
Yeah,
everything 90% off.
Barely find a bag of rice in that bit.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, it was nothing. Like I'm talking about when it was nothing. Not a ham hock, not a Lunchable. I mean, if you a gallon of milk, it was a nothing. 2% A&D skim.
We try to bring all that stuff back when the furs come around because their rent still due.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know what? Somebody brought up a good point on I think I was on Facebook or something. They were like, the government gave all y'all that tax money only to have y'all panic and put it right back into the economy.
They were like they fell right into the trap.
Yeah.
Donald Trump doing press conferences showing off experts, as you might say, and he sit there like, yeah, Reel them in,
He
because
trying to give everybody a check right now.
yeah, hey
Mitt Romney got that good idea. Give everybody a G. I'm waiting. Like,
man, I'm
I,
trying to tell
I,
you.
I saw a big where it said, "Where are all those people that saying not my president? Y'all still gonna cash that check?
Hey,
Y'all gonna cash
they are.
that check?"
Hey, they was talking that same talk with Obama too.
Yeah, big bank take little bank, man.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
For
But
real.
so I mean, we've all seen it so far. You know, the all sports venues have now closed down, um, which is very disappointing. I mean, I don't even know what to do with myself half the time right about now. Like, I ain't never seen this ever in my life. Like, they're not like I've been through NBA lockdown, like lockouts,
Yeah.
but nothing like this. Like, even before the internet, when they had NBA lockouts, like it never seemed like this. Like, this is literally like.
I don't know, man. That 99 was bad.
Yeah, it was bad, and that's what I'm saying. That was pre the internet.
Yeah.
We got the internet right now. And it's still like, man, if your NBA TV is sad right now, bro. NBA TV is sad.
They don't even know how to invent anything to talk about.
It's real bad, right? You know what it feels like? It feels like the middle of July, early August, watching NBA TV right now. That's what it feels
But
like.
even then, they be talking about free agency. So, like,
Yeah.
you know what I
They
mean?
still doing it right now. Like
Yeah.
Stephen A and them still doing it on ESPN. I just saw I was watching Skip and Shannon. I don't know who house they at, but they were doing a Facebook Live together.
In the house?
They was doing
Yeah,
it was in somebody's house.
because they can't they shut them
They
down for
couldn't
the
go to the
week.
studio.
Yeah,
They
they
shut
can't
them
go to the
down.
studio. Yeah.
I turned my YouTube TV off because ain't no sports. That was the only reason I had it. So I don't know what's going on no more.
right.
I'm trying to tell you, it's sad right now, man. Like, I know they talking about free agency with the NFL. Like, that's like anything come up, boy. That's like, what? I totally forgot about NFL free agency. I ain't gonna lie, and that's like the biggest thing popping right now.
It gotta be because ain't nothing else popping.
Anybody gets signed in NFL right now, it's like, oh my god.
It's breaking news.
I'm
Breaking
trying
news.
to tell you, man. I mean, and then we talking about on the sneaker, on the sneaker side, like, I never would have thought, like, ever to see a day where, they shutting down or they postponing sneaker releases like this. Half the time, I mean, half these stores are getting closed down. It's crazy. What up, OG?
What's going on,
OG.
people?
What's going on, man?
It's real crazy right now. OG, go ahead and hit your intro real quick. You ain't missed nothing.
You don't know it is the old man. OG sneakers in the building. It's a blackout back here, but no viruses and electricity. It's just calm evening.
OG, well, you ain't missed nothing. We was just talking for a second here about how the virus has affected everything from sports to and then we just started talking about on the sneaker side. I've never seen it where it's been, I mean, postponing sneaker releases and stores being shut down and nothing at the grocery store. I mean, we've seen it at nothing at the grocery store from different disasters.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, on the sneaker side, like, this is crazy. Like, I mean, I'm most definitely saving money. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Right. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one that feel like this. I feel like everybody panicking for no reason. I understand what it is, but at the end of the day, I think that it's not that serious for everything to be shutting down. And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the way they put the news out there to have everybody panicking the way they are, for them to move the way they're moving right now, I feel like that was irresponsible. I don't think we there. I don't think it's that serious. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, and I think when they continue to update the numbers of those who are testing positive, they need to be more clear about the fact that the numbers seem astronomical because more people are getting tested.
Yeah.
So
You know what I
I
mean?
wouldn't be surprised if everybody had it already.
Thank you, man.
I would be
That's
surprised.
what I'm saying. Like, we could all be walking
Along-
around with it, but
Along
that's
with
not
all
the
the
point.
other bacteria and viruses that we got running through our blood already. Like,
Right.
Right.
well, I guess I'll just be the dissenting voice. I think that you're in a damned if you do and damned if you don't
Yeah.
situation. Because if you say that, oh, it's not any big deal and just continue on at your normal situation, and then you do have this, super uptake in people being affected in addition to being infected, meaning that not only do you contain it, but you also show, symptoms of it. Then it's too late. So
Right.
it's kind of like, from my perspective, it's like your automobile insurance. You don't even think about it. You mad when you have to send that premium off every 4 or 6 months, or however you deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't
Yesterday.
you don't even think about it until you get in an accident.
Right.
And then you mad if you drop certain coverage or if you didn't do things, and you're like, well, why you didn't tell me I didn't have this, or I didn't know that my deductible was $2,500 instead of $500, or no deductible or whatever. So it's kind of like, I think what, in my opinion, is that just the information hasn't been consistent. I don't care if they come with like, we got to lock down, we got to do this, but everybody needs to be saying the same thing. But when you got one person saying don't worry about it, and somebody else saying run around with your hair on fire, it is confusion. But I wouldn't. I am hesitant to try to be like, it's no big deal, because I don't want to be so cavalier and know that I'm still washing my hands more than I ever wash my hands. Every time I pass someplace that got a hand sanitizer, whether I need it or not, I'm putting my hands under it. I'm trying to be conscious of the things that they tell us to be do. So I don't want to give anybody the impression, oh, it's all good, don't worry about it, just keep moving how you're moving. And then that that person or that person's community ends up being affected. And like, I have a family in California, and specifically I have a niece that's up in the Bay Area. Canceled classes early.
Right.
Canceled, like, she's a senior. Graduation is done.
Mm-hmm.
And so you talking about graduation was going to be in May.
Mm-hmm.
But in some areas like where I am, they're only talking about, okay, well, we're going to be doing what we're doing now for 2 weeks. But but you're canceling stuff that's beyond that 2 week period, which means they know more. There's more information that's kind of behind, but we gotta give you the baby food before we can give you the meat to chew on to get kind of people in the routine. So I just going to err on the side of, if it's something out there, I want to do what I can do to protect my family and my community, rather than just to be like
Absolutely.
I just follow the CDC. That's look like the only outlet that's been consistent in what they're reporting. Like it hasn't changed drastically on the CDC. You get bits and pieces of it, but it's been the same since we've all heard about it. Like they've been pretty consistent. So I'll stick with the CDC.
Yeah, I mean, you got to trust the sance on this. It's a science issue.
Right.
So you have to look towards those individuals that's their job. They do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And they're also able to do it more effectively with the sort of action items we've been instructed to execute, not only with the washing of hands and not coughing and sneezing on people, which should be the norm, but staying out of these highly populated, events and areas that would just pass it around like a revolving freaking door. So if you have less people being treated and tested for it, the people that are being treated for it have more support, you can get more research done. So that's the whole point right now, whether it be a longer sort of quarantine or a more extreme quarantine. So that's how I take it, at least.
We got the boy Splash. I've been waiting on this dude to come in here, man.
Hey,
What's up?
now with them toes over there.
What up?
Bro. Poppy's looking across that water.
Splash over there. I wanted to get that input from the motherland
The
itself.
motherland, it didn't originate here.
I was like, wait a minute. You done moved my man. You done moved my man to Wuhan. Wait, what you doing?
It originated in China. Let's get that right. I'm in Korea.
Splash, go tell everybody who you are, man, real quick, and then tell us what's going on over there.
Oh, what up, y'all? It's Splash, man. Right now I'm stationed in Korea, if y'all don't know. And man, it's honestly, it's straight over here. We chilling. They Like real talk. So like Koreans, I don't know if y'all seen like videos on the news and whatnot of like Koreans and even Chinese people like wearing masks and stuff. They've been wearing masks. They've been wearing masks since I was here back in 08, 09. They just regularly wear masks. So like naturally they just
Facts.
like like
Nothing's
clean
changed.
freak or like they've been trying to just like stay they're aware of like when they're sick and stuff like that. So it's nothing different for them.
Right.
But for us, for the military, they kind of locked us down to the base. We can go off base to get food takeout. We can't go to none of the bars, none of the clubs. We can't sit down and eat at the restaurants, no movie theaters, no social gatherings of more than 20 people. But on base, we can do whatever we want. And that's really what we've been doing. So we're kind of locked down, but kind of not. And I guess the numbers have been going down for more people have been recovering and less people have been getting the coronavirus. So hopefully they let us off. This is supposed to last for like 60 days for the military. We're only in like week 2. But they actually canceled because I was supposed to be in San Antonio in April 3rd through the 24th. I was going to go TDY down there. I had some training, but they canceled it. So we can't leave the peninsula for the next 60 days. And people can still come here, but we can't leave. So like I'm hoping this is all done by June. Hopefully they don't extend it because I'm supposed to leave in June to go to Germany. So. But Europe tripping, y'all tripping. US is worse than it is here, man. Y'all some nasty cats out there, man. Watch y'all damn hands.
Hey, I seen a meme, right? I seen a meme about Korea. They said it's like the 3rd most impacted, right? But the thing is, when they showed the stores in Korea, and you guys got toilet paper on your shelves and water in the stores. But we over here going nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, so the thing that's different about Korea versus the States, like they have a CCTV. Y'all know what that is? Like so they have it everywhere. So what's happening is, and they have way more tests. They have way more tests. Like Korea and China had way more tests than the US did to begin with, and I think they still do. So they'll use CCTV if, let's say, I got it, and they're going to use CCTV to see everywhere that I went for the past however many days or so, and to see everybody I was in contact with on the streets, in McDonald's, in a store, wherever. And then they're going to alert all of them, and they're going to have them get tested. So like they got this thing under control, man. It's a little creepy because like the government's always watching you type stuff. And I know the US, a lot of people try to fight that. They don't want everybody watching them all the time. But I mean, it's working. It's working over here.
Right.
Man, so you was telling me the other day that how many people that they said tested positive, but then you said that, you know, like the recovery's been like it's been pretty fast or whatever, right?
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head because it changes every day. I could probably just look it up real quick, but it was in the thousands. I want to say it was like the last time I checked, but that was like maybe like a week ago. It was like 4,000 or 5,000. It's probably more than that now. But it finally went from there was less people who got it versus the people who recovered from it. So like the recovery rate is higher than the people who are actually getting it. So that's how like they're saying the numbers is slowing down here. It's getting better here.
Okay. So and then they said they got you on house arrest for 60 days then.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got to stay on the peninsula. I mean, I wasn't leaving until June anyway, so it's really not affecting me that bad. Yeah. I know some people, they was going to go to the Philippines. They was going to go to Thailand. I'm happy I already got my trip out the way before all this happened. But yeah, people can't go on vacation, can't leave to go see their family and different things like that. So it sucks for them.
Let me ask you a question. So the thing is, like, say if somebody from out here take a trip to go over there, since we're allowed to go in. So once we're there, can we come back?
Nope.
So you stuck.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I think they said, what they were telling me that, like, at my job, they was telling me, like, if you did decide to leave the country and try to come back, it's like an automatic 14 quarantine. Like, you go straight into quarantine.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that, too.
Yeah.
And the same thing's happening for here, too. So, like, we got military members who, like, all this stuff popped off while they were on leave in the States. As soon as they come back, they automatically quarantine. So they just got them. They're on base. They're in a dorm that's set aside just for them, and they got to stay there for like 2 weeks. So even and they're getting tested as well. So, but yeah, man, they're taking all the precautions necessary for my job. Because if y'all don't know, my job is medical logistics. So I've been running around like crazy. I'm on leave right now, but like the past couple weeks, I've been running around crazy, just getting supplies for them, for this person, that person. We had to give some stuff to the Army, but I mean, we've been moving, man. Like as soon as this thing popped off over here, like it was action. I think that's the problem. What happened with the U.S. It popped off, and like the president was like, they're using it as a political tactic, and it's not that serious. And then come to find out, it is that serious. But honestly, to me, I think everybody's overreacting just a little bit because it's not really affecting anybody in this chat's age group, and probably anybody in this in the age group in the
Au contraire, mon frere. Although I really appreciate the fact that you trying to give me that young boy pass, but I'm right. I'm right there on the edge. But if I could take all this youth blessing, I'm gonna take it. Just sprinkle it all over my house, please. But I love you for that, bro.
OG sneakers, you need to lock the windows and close the doors.
Oh, what you say? We hide the wife, hide the kids.
Yeah.
No, it's all good, bro.
Hey, BX said, Rona don't care about games. Y'all better stay out that gym messing around.
Hey, that's another thing too. So like they have not closed down the gyms on base, but like the gyms on base, they all like before this corona thing happened, they always got wipes for everything, and they tell you wipe your machinery down before and after. And I always did that. So like I've been going to the gym still. But I mean, some of y'all, man, if y'all rocking with the Planet Fitness, man, y'all might want to just chill pause that subscription for like a month or two, because I don't know if they're wiping it down like that.
Yeah,
you're supposed to wipe it down yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Before this was even invented, y'all should have been doing that.
But, facts.
Man. Cat's nasty out here.
Yeah. Well, shoot, most definitely, man. Stay safe out there. Don't catch that Rona and then want to come back to the U.S.
I was trying to come back, man, but it popped off. I would have been back the 3rd of April, man.
Yeah.
The 3rd of April. But man, hey, hold on. Like while we still here, man, I got a little beef with you, Rep.
Oh man, here we go, man.
I got a little beef. So let me ask everybody in here, because I think I know some of y'all was in here the last time I was on live. Didn't I win something the last time I was on live with y'all?
Hey, wasn't you supposed to cut? What did we say too? You was gonna be here on the 3rd. I said I got all your stuff ready to go, and then you just told me yesterday, "Oh man, I ain't coming." I said, "Oh, here we go, man."
Hey man, I need my stuff, man. I need
I'll send it to you now since you ain't coming.
Oh, he wants.
I'm missing.
Yeah, he was like, because he said he was coming back to San Antonio. Obviously, if y'all all don't know, I'm in San Antonio. We was here together. So he told me, like, y'all want to be here on the 3rd. I was like, I got all your stuff ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to kick it. We're going to do videos, all blah, 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 whatever, right? So then he hit me up. Was that last night or yesterday? And he was like, man, I ain't going to be able to come back home because they got us on lockdown, basically. And I was like, oh, my God. But so are you not coming at all? Otherwise, yeah, I'll send all your stuff.
Man, he just told you they got him locked down for 60 days. What about 60 days did you not hear, bro? Put that box in the mail. Come on, man. Look. Nah, I can't even let you pass on that, man. He's Go ahead.
I'm just giving Rap a hard time, man. I literally just told him like a couple of days ago, but
you just said 60 days, and then he turned around and asked you, "Well, are you really not coming, or do I need to go ahead and send the box?"
I'm gonna send it, but are you not coming at all though? Like, period. Outside of the box stuff, you not coming back at all now?
So we're going. Hopefully everything work out. We're going straight
to Germany, right?
Yeah, straight from here to Germany, and then we'll plan a trip back to the States at some point in time, but I don't know when. But man, honestly, it's no rush, bro. I'm just giving you a hard time. I had to do it on your platform, man.
No, I got you on the box, but that's trash though, man. I was really expecting. I was looking forward, you know what I'm saying, to seeing you back. And then there's some other personal stuff that's in San Antonio that I wanted to ask you about too. So we'll talk about that outside of here. But dang, man, that sucks, bro, for real.
Yeah. So how is it for y'all, man? Is like any grocery store y'all go to, things is gone, things is out, or movie theaters empty? Like, do y'all go anywhere, do anything?
HEB is a desert island.
Damn.
But they stock our HEB still restocks every night. So it's like we could go in the morning, but it's like gone,
Right.
like, in the middle of the day or whatever. But commissary, they still got everything.
But the thing is, even when you go in the morning, it's a line outside. So it's like, even if you want to go in the morning, you better go like at 4 or 5 in the morning, because it's gonna be a line out there. It's like people waiting on sneakers just to get food.
Well, y'all better start trading some of them sneakers for some toilet paper.
That's insane. Don't nobody need that much toilet paper. We've been, I don't know about y'all, but I've been on the lower end of the economics before.
Yeah.
we know how to make do.
You be improvising, man.
We know how to make do. So ain't nothing changed but age and finances.
Bruh. I'm telling you, all them napkins I put in the glove compartment came in handy.
Exactly.
Oh man, you know them napkins, bro.
I got the Puerto Loco, the McDonald's, the Taco Bell, all of them.
Next time y'all go to a CVS or Walgreens or something, better grab some sales papers.
Hey, I tell you another thing too. Hey, I sure enough ain't worried about no ketchup. I know that. Ain't worried about no ketchup, no mild sauce, no mustard, no. Ain't worried about none of that.
For real.
Chick-fil-A sauce. I ain't worried about
Chick-fil-A hand wipes.
Man,
all them hand wipes. Bro.
And every black person got a stash of bags from the grocery store under their cabinet from the store. Yep. You good on trash bags?
Hey, you can't even see them. I keep a set in my pocket.
Yeah, you good on trash bags, so straight.
Hey, Amazon, and then if y'all never been using it before, man, Amazon coming in real handy right about now, for real.
Hey, Amazon, you can't even get certain stuff on Amazon either, though.
Yeah, you can't get sanitizer no more.
Man.
Yeah, you can't get that type of stuff. But I mean, some things that you normally would get at the grocery store, you can get from like, Amazon or whatever. So I mean,
but that stuff is going to replenish with a little bit more time. Right now, it's just because a lot of distributors, and my company included, we did not forecast the demand. We didn't know any of this was going to happen, so it was really just not knowing how much inventory we needed.
That's all right. Wait about 6 months. Everybody gonna have more hand sanitizer than they ever thought they needed or wanted. And they're like, can I trade some of this back? Let me try to send them back to StockX. Okay, can I send this box of hand sanitizer?
And it's always like that. It's always something gets real hyped up. Like I honestly didn't. I seen somebody post a meme. And they were talking about, Unbreakable said, this is the hottest thing out right now. And they had a bottle of hand sanitizer. It was hilarious. So it's just like, anybody will, when there's a crisis or anything going on, man, if somebody think they can capitalize off of stuff, they will instantly be on some, man, I got all this hand sanitizer. And it's crazy. I seen on the Mercari app, they were selling hand sanitizer for like $80, and people were actually buying it.
Makes no sense.
You saw that kid got suspended for selling squirts.
Yeah,
hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
God proved that message.
Sound like an entrepreneur.
Right.
I know, man. That dude is gonna make it. I can tell you that right now. He's gonna make it.
Yes, he is.
Look, see what they need to do. Look, this would be a little shady, but Supreme need to go ahead and have that collab with Purell, man. That jug would go off the chain. $500 for the
Supreme label.
They did that already before. They need to do it again, but I think they did that already before. Matter of fact.
Oh dang! Have the Corona pack. Had got some toilet paper. I saw
something like that on Instagram too. Somebody made up something and it was like Supreme. And it was either a soap or a hand sanitizer or whatever like that. And I was just like, man, it's real out here right now, though. It's real.
But even with all this going on, I think it's a good lesson because it shows everybody that how unprepared we are for certain things like this. And I feel like this is real lightweight compared to something that really could go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to force people to, stock up and all this stuff that they binge doing. Like, this stuff that you should have had in your house already. And to be honest, we know better. because people have been saying this for a long time for earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? As far as out here, keep water and food and stuff like that. So I think that's the only positive I can see as far as coming from all this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If any of y'all start turning into zombies, then I'm gonna be like, okay, okay, all right.
I'm gonna put you out your misery.
Yeah.
You got that ammo loaded up.
Yeah.
Like I said, some of us then got a little uppity.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We done lost our sauce now. We know what to do. Quit playing.
Hey, low key, I know we can't go nowhere right now, but hey, man, that gas is cheap right now. You notice that gas right now?
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. Gas. Well, you know what though? If you think about it though, anytime it gets down to the end of a term, presidential term, that gas get kind of low. Right at the end of some president, but this going on right now, gas is low, which I would think it would be high. To be honest with you,
It's $1.83 right now over here.
That's in Texas though. That's in Texas.
I wish.
That's in Texas though.
It's $1.83.
I don't remember.
I was trying to find another car to fill up. Like, let me take advantage of this.
You get a fill up. You get a fill up.
Yeah, I work in the field, so I don't even remember what I paid the last time because I need gas. Like it don't really matter. I'm gonna have to get it, but
extra.
I don't think it was that much cheaper though, because we're paying well over $3 right now.
Yeah, us too. It's still right now it's $3.29.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just in Texas because you know
Cali's always high though.
Yeah, well,
yeah, which is crazy because y'all don't really be going that far, but y'all be spending 5 hours on the road to go like 10 feet.
Everything in LA is high, bro.
Yeah. King said it's 149 in Indiana. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, people drive from Chicago to get gas in Indiana all the time.
Yeah, that's all the time. Yeah, they'll drive to Gary and fill up and go right back.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, Marcus said he got a pickup, which I'm surprised. But
oh yeah, Nike sent me something today.
All right.
What did you actually get?
That Nike Ronin 3.
Did you open the box and
I don't know what he got.
Oh, you got the race blues.
Oh, yeah, I saw what you got those.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
you know,
did you get?
I didn't even know the bottom looked like that.
Oh yeah,
that's how they look on the other ones too. The 3M droids.
Oh yeah, the what they call those?
The gray is patent
the
leather.
Fearless.
Yeah, the Fearless something.
Mm-hmm. Don't step in that Rona. That bottom ain't gonna.
I bet you won't lick the bottom of it.
No. I don't do that. I ain't doing that.
When he told me he had a pickup, I instantly thought about that Simpsons episode though.
Yeah.
Marcus having flies and the fumes around his head. Once he opened the box, he said, I ain't do no video on it yet, but boy, you do a video on that.
Nah, man, I had to get those, man. I ain't hear no more. I didn't hear too many people talking about them, but they sold out. So I'm like, were they limited or did people really want them? I ain't seen nobody talking about, hey, these is coming out, these is fire. I ain't seen no early reviews, anything like that. Then all of a sudden they just sold out.
Yeah.
I think I'm assuming this because I obviously wasn't able to get a pair and I was salty, but the SB sold out first, and then I believe people was just like, well, dang man, get something, and then they went out of the Jordan 1s, or people might have been really into those Jordan 1s, but I know the SBs went. I mean, God, it wasn't even a fraction of a second, wasn't it? They was going.
Them was slated to sell out. Period. Yeah. Syracuse and Kentucky. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy.
I don't know if the we also hit on the undefeated Air Max 90s. I got my wife a pair and me a pair, but they ain't sent me no shipping. Let me know when they're gonna be here. I don't know if they're gonna ship them or not, but
they haven't released yet.
They released on undefeated.com.
Oh, you said that, didn't you? My bad.
Yeah, but Sneakers app is supposed to be like this weekend or something like that. I think
that's probably what they're waiting on.
I like that blue pair. It's decent.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to get the Safari SBs also as well. I don't know if y'all have seen those. It's crazy.
Fire. I'm mad at they had a limited release on that. That was only the skate shops.
Yeah, I tried to hit on Premier Skate, and that's the first time I ever took an L on Premier Skate.
Really?
I was sick. Yeah, it's the first time I ever took an L from them. That's crazy. So
So is everybody just getting kicks online like right now? Like because
yeah,
all the
yep,
stores closed,
Yeah.
like Footlocker and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last pairs I got from the store, but that was whenever the threes dropped. That was the last thing I got.
Mm. Yeah, currently I know the stores is
Yeah,
I haven't.
everything is closing down now. I get every time I look at my email, somebody's some shop is saying they're gonna be closed. They're sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back. We appreciate your patience, whatever. So yeah, places are closing left and right.
Pretty
Splash
much if
it.
you got a store in the mall, them things is closing. Anything in the mall is closing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Splash even Ian said he closed. Well, he technically
Oh,
closed.
really?
Yeah, but he's only doing so. I guess as an alternative, he's doing like curbside service.
He
So if you,
delivering Funko Pops?
well, no, well,
That's nuts.
so
yes, he
Wow.
meet you halfway.
That's nuts.
he like so if you buy something, he'll take it out to your like they'll take it out to your car and give it to you at your car, but they ain't let nobody in the shop.
Oh, okay.
So you just
Yeah.
cough on them at curbside, is what you're saying?
Man, hey,
Hey,
he might be out there with a whole
Hey, you better be out if you know, like I know. You better at least have some gloves or something on.
yeah. So
Ounce of prevention, bounce a
look,
pound of cure.
anything to keep people on the clock, huh?
yeah, he said he ain't letting nobody in the shop though.
Yeah.
So
Rep, I got a dip, man. We got movie night because my house is full. My daughter's back from Hampton, so
Okay.
it's good chopping with y'all up with y'all for a minute. Y'all be safe. I did fly. I didn't mention that.
okay.
I had to fly recently for a family emergency. Planes was light.
Mm-hmm.
More and more people. The only good thing about it was TSA was like that. It was it was night nothing. But don't sleep. Pay attention and be safe.
Oh, gee.
All right.
You too.
Oh, gee, before you leave.
Yes.
Yeah, you looking thin in the shoulders, brother.
Well, yeah, we out here trying to do that thing. It's like my man said in the background. It's a marathon. Trust me when I tell you, Q. There's been days that I ain't really want to do it, and since you mentioned that, let me just take 2 seconds to say, those people that jump in the DMs and give me an encouraging word and everything, I definitely appreciate it because there's much days that I'm like, nah, I can't. And it's going to be even more difficult over the next few weeks because the spot that I was going to, it was a brother actually that's my age that owns it and was doing it. And he has one of his passions is, making sure that people as they're getting to more mature age, that they're still, doing things to stay healthy and not being able to just go there and be, with those like-minded people will have a dent. But I got off the plane, I came and I did my 2.5 miles. So I'm still trying to get in my work. So I appreciate that, sis.
Absolutely.
That shirt fitting good over there.
Look, this is why I was late because you invited me, so I had to I had to go through the archives, make sure it was still there. But
That shirt fitting good over there.
hey, yes, I have a little bit of room, bit of room. All right,
All right.
y'all be easy. I'ma holler at you.
All right, OG, see you later.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Man.
But yeah, I went back to the store today. I like to at least kind of check and see if they got some of my little tidbits that I like to keep stocked on. What up, blueberries and Greek yogurt, chocolate almond milk, all of that stuff.
Your Uncrustables,
I had to buy fucking packets of brown rice though. Ain't that something?
Hey.
Feats.
Hola, peoples.
Hey.
Feats, hit that intro and I got a question for you.
You said what? Oh, feats and treats, man. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing too spectacular going on right now with the corona going on.
Hey, that's what I wanted to ask. So I mean, you right on the front line at Footlocker. Once again, congrats. But
Thank you.
how is it? Your location is actually in the mall, right?
Yeah, we're in a mall, and I know every state is kind of doing their own things, but in Georgia, the malls did not close, so they basically left it up to the individual stores. If they want to close, they can. If not, so be it. But the only thing the mall did was go on reduced hours. So stores can only operate on those hours, which is Monday through Saturday, 12 to 7, Sunday, 12 to 6. Other than that, if you want to open, you can. But the mall isn't forcing us to close. Footlocker closed, obviously. So Footlocker's closed. But I still went into work today. We're only going in for like 4 hours to fulfill online orders. So if you order online, I think what they're probably going to do, especially with the releases, is probably just put everything online. They're going to just upload the store's inventory to the online kind of inventory in a sense. And we're going to just have to go into our store and ship out the releases to whoever hit on it. That's the only, they haven't said that for sure, but to me, that's the only feasible thing they can do to not eliminate, them not dropping no releases altogether.
Yeah.
So y'all
clean up, ain't they?
Huh?
Bots about to clean up, huh?
Man.
And that's the thing too. Bots is definitely gonna eat. If that's the case, like I don't know how we're going to be able to get as regular folks because bots are gonna eat if they do everything online.
So y'all basically, and not just y'all, but Champs and the rest of them, whatever. Y'all all basically gonna be East Bay then.
Well, East Bay is a part of the Footlocker kind of thing too. So, I mean, the good thing is we're getting paid for the 2 weeks. Whatever schedule was made, we're gonna get paid. So that's the only good thing. But we just got like a huge order today, like almost 70 boxes. So one of our full-timers is probably gonna come in to help us do it. But then other than that, that's the only people that's going to be in the store because we had a couple of pickup orders and they was like, no, don't open that gate. If they come to pick up their order, they got to call customer service and they're going to either redirect them to making it an online order where we ship out or they'll just cancel it and have to do it again.
So y'all not letting nobody in the store?
No, the gate stays down while we're there. People came up to it, but we didn't open it. We just answered their questions through the gate.
Dang, man.
So then the lady came, she was like, I had an order for pickup. And then we was just like, you got to call customer service because we can't lift that up. We can't process your pickup. So.
Hey, y'all still got mall walkers in the mall?
Yo, I don't know what these people were doing today because the only thing that was actually open in the mall was the food court. A store that sells prom dresses. Dillard's and like Macy's and stuff was open. And I was just so surprised at how many people was just sitting around. And, you got those people that come in early and they want to walk, the old folk. So we still had a couple of old people that come in and still just walk the mall because that's how they get their exercise. But I thought it would be a ghost town. And I was surprised at how many people I seen just in walking around. And then I'm looking at some of the stores that were open and I'm like, nobody not buying no prom dress today. Like,
well,
being open.
Here's the crazy thing, and I didn't even realize this. My son is actually a junior, so this wasn't even on my membrane about this. But my cousin, his son, which is my godson or whatever, he's a senior, and he did a post on Facebook, and they were talking about being mindful of anybody that's a senior or whatever like that in school right now. Like they basically like closing schools to where they may not even go back to school.
They might get held back.
No, not get held back, but they'll graduate, but it won't be no graduation. They've already canceled like prom and people's graduation to where like all their last little memories, like the little bit of time they had left in high school, walking the corridors, being with their friends and stuff like that at school. With this going on right now, they potentially will not, or for sure, prom is dead. But I mean, they may not even,
anybody's trip is over.
Yeah, they may not walk that stage.
That's crazy, and it's kind of effed up because like some kids like they don't have a lot, and this is like the highlight of their first 18 years. Like they don't really have much, and all they look forward to at the end of high school is prom, is that senior trip, because they couldn't do nothing, and the only thing they was able to get from their parent was their senior trip.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was canceled too.
Yeah, so it's like,
and that was canceled too.
The year, or you want your senior trip at the end of the year. And I know some people that was in that position, and to even, it just sucks. Like, and out here, like in certain counties, the kids might not even go back to school at all because they want them to come back after the Easter break, which is April 20th or something like that. But then out here in Georgia, school ends in May, not in June, like New York. And at the end of June at that, we end like May. So they were like, we might not even bring y'all back. We just gonna dead it. Like, that's it. So I'm like, they should go back for the last 2 weeks just so they can see where these kids is at before just chucking them on to the next grade.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. And I wasn't even thinking about that when until I saw that post earlier, and I was like, that's crazy. You know, because I mean, all of us can go back to high school and think about those last days. Think if you was never able to have those last days with, you know, with your peoples and stuff like that, or whatever, before you went on to do whatever you do, and they went on to go do whatever they do, you know, whatever like that. A lot of people you don't even see no more after you literally graduate. You never see them again, you know, whatever. So to even think about that right now for these kids that are seniors, and it's just like the little bit of time that they had left is totally gone, you know, it's taken away from them.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, from folks that will never be able to talk about going to senior prom, like you said, Feats. I wasn't even thinking about that too. You know, like their senior trip, you know, all that. You know, being able to walk that stage, you know, get their diploma, you know, all of that. You know, that's
Some
crazy.
families have never even seen a kid walk across the stage, so this is the first time they're gonna be able to see a family member walk across the stage and is being ripped from them. But I still think like they should still have some type of ceremony or graduation at some point when it kind of passes. Just even if they don't even have the robes on, just come regular. We just want to come and give y'all diploma, just something. Because sometimes it's all that these kids have to look forward to at the end of their
to be honest, money's already been spent. There's people that already bought dresses and been paid for. You know, there's proms that have been paid for already. Do they get that money back? Some people couldn't even afford to pay that money, and prom ain't cheap. I'm like, really? When I found out how much prom is, I'm like, really? For what?
You pay for that suit, you pay for that dress, you pay for it. It's a wrap. You ain't getting no
prom costs more now than when we went, because I went and got a dress. I did have my dress made, but it wasn't how these dresses be looking now. And these people be spending thousands of dollars on prom. And I'm like, baby, I went with my little kitten heels and my little dress that was made, and we was good to go. That's when we had our little flat twist buns and shit. When it wasn't all that.
The Midwest, we don't play no games.
Man,
I don't play no games, girl. Let me tell you something.
Man, what y'all talking about, man? I got mine from Rent-A-Tux.
We come.
We send it right back.
As baby showers at this point.
We go to the prom like it's the Grammys, bro.
Yeah.
The Midwest, you have people with
for all the dances.
You have people with helicopters.
Yes.
You getting the latest
helicopters. You talking about cats who ain't even got no jobs?
People pulling
your mama and your daddy got the job.
They make that shit happen.
That's nuts.
Let me tell you something. Y'all remember when that candy paint was popping, boy?
Hey, boy.
She said people was pulling up in slabs and dunks and all that.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, talking about your uncle, your cousin that was doing the thing out there. You be like, hey, you know, can I borrow that?
We play no Listen, Midwest, we come there for real.
I'm trying to tell you, man, it's serious about that prom.
I don't know if y'all have heard about this, and me and my friend were talking about it earlier, and I think it's starting to circle around. But while this Corona thing has been going on, we have to really pay attention to what is going on that they're not saying or putting in the media that's going on, because while Corona is on the forefront, they just tried to pass a bill that basically allows them to look at all of our online messages, conversations, anything like that. It didn't get passed, but it's making noise because it didn't get passed. And while we're all focused on the corona, we just almost lost damn near all of our rights.
Well,
And we don't need
Yeah, that boy Trump. That's what I'm saying. That boy Trump all on CNN trying to show off these little fake experts.
And it's like they're trying to remove like end-to-end encryption, so they can basically, like, if something happens and they say, "Well, I need to see this," they can just go in and see it.
But I mean, part of me feels like they're able to do that anyway.
I feel like they do it anyway now, because I would be talking on the phone about I think I was telling my friend about how I want to buy something, and then like I started going on Facebook, and I started seeing like the ads for it, and I'm like, okay, so either my phone is listening to me,
Oh, it's definitely
or
listening.
something's going on. They say like turn off your microphones, turn off everything when you're not using it. But I mean, it's hard to turn off your actual like microphone in the phone.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, even if you're not using, like the majority of us right now, using a laptop or a phone or whatever, and we got our cameras on or whatever, you ain't using that camera on that laptop, either you unplug it or, you know what I'm saying, or you put some tape over there or something. But yeah, because they can show enough be watching you.
Yeah, we got all that, man.
Alexa and everything, paying attention.
Yeah.
Man, wifey don't play around with none of that stuff. We got dots on our camera phones and everything covering up that. Like, just, I thought she was paranoid at first, but she was like, nah, we covering all this stuff up. Microphone, everything.
How can you like I know you can like cover your mic, but how can you like, I know we didn't set our phones to record just anytime we have the phone. So like, how do we try to not get it to do that? Like, I don't know if there's a setting, or like, I know I saw on like the TV, they say there's a way to actually turn off your microphone while watching the TV, because it's like set to on in a sense, even though you're not using it. People can jump into these smart TVs and like just listen in, even though you're not actually doing anything for them to listen in. It's just because it has a microphone on it, they can chime into it in a sense. Even those Ring doorbells, like they started like hacking those.
Hey, they can hack my Ring all they want to.
Anything Wi-Fi capable is hackable.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah.
And all this device and technology is supposed to make everything easier for the world, so much smoother for the world. Maybe we need to go back to when we couldn't be on the phone and the internet at the same time. You can't hear
Ain't nobody doing that.
Man,
that's everybody's YouTube career down the drain. What you mean?
Oh my God!
Why? Get off my videos rendering.
Every luxury has a cost. Every luxury.
That's a fact.
Every chinchilla is a chinchilla that had to lose his coat. All right.
That dial-up internet, boy. Be like, hey, get off the phone. I'm trying to use the internet.
Ever played the Division?
Nobody got time for
We are currently living in the Division, the first one.
Hilarious. I mean, we're gonna be all right.
Like, imagine if I saw too. Like, imagine if you just home chilling and you just start hearing the Purge music come on everywhere. Hey,
I'm good. They can play it all they want to. Crank it up.
You gotta do it till I go get my gun first.
Shit, I ain't good. Hold up, nah.
Hey, crank it up. I'm pretty sure Marcus is good too. This is the state of Texas. I'm
got
straight.
more ammo. I didn't go get defensive rounds this time. They cost too much. I didn't get defensive rounds, but I got a lot of range rounds.
Stay stocked up.
Yeah, range rounds.
So,
You get that. I get
the
bucket
state had a lot of jams about what's going on right now.
I know, Splash. You good? I know you good, Splash.
Yo, I'm good because I'm separated from y'all from water. So yeah, ain't nobody gonna be here.
Korea not playing that shit. Ain't nobody finna go into Korea with that bullshit.
And plus, I'm like 5 feet taller than everybody over here, so I ain't worried. they can come at me.
You know, I don't think I never asked you this, Splash. Splash, have you ever been able to buy any sneakers since you've been over there? Besides Korea, just anywhere you've been.
What do you mean?
I mean, because I know you've been outside of Korea. That's what I'm saying. Like anywhere you've been since you left San Antonio, you've been overseas.
Oh no, facts. So in Germany, I've been able to buy kicks. They got my size. Korea, they got my size. It's hard to find though, because you got to go to certain stores. Because one Nike store, they only go up to like size 10 US, and the other one will go up to size like 14. So it's like it's not as easy as just walking into any store. And they don't have like Footlocker and Champs. They have just the store for that company. They just have Nike, Converse, Adidas, whatever. But then they'll have like multiple stores too. They'll have like a Nike basketball and they'll have Nike running. So like, and it'll be like on the same strip. So you just got to search for it. But I know the same thing that's happening with y'all in the States. My homeboy was trying to get those Yeezys, the ones that look like the Nike Yeezy colorway. You know which ones I'm talking about? It's kind of got the pink on the top and like kind of the green bottom, and they're tan or whatever. But anyway, he tried to get them this past weekend, and they closed their stores down too. They're like, we're not releasing the shoe because of Corona. So and that was in Seoul.
Okay,
but yeah, no, I can only find my size anywhere, but I gotta search for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Size is hard because even like the big feet guys, they just come in and be like, "What you got in size 14 or 15?" And we literally just bring out the 5 boxes we got back there in size 14.
Oh, that's what I had to do in San Antonio.
Take a look.
It was pointless to ask them, "Hey, you got this shoe in size 14?
Yeah.
Or how about you got this shoe?" Man, bring me everything because you only got 3-4 pairs.
What you got in size 14? We would just bring it all out from the back because it's usually not more than 5 boxes anyway.
Which is nuts, man. Like, I know there's tall cats out there.
But I don't know, like, is it just like not? Because I feel like a lot of guys wear. I mean, I don't know that many, but I feel like enough people wear like 14 to where it could be almost as in production as size 13.
14.
And I feel like size 13 like just got hit. Like people used to complain about 13 not being available. Now it is. Now everyone's complaining about 14 and 15, and then it's like.
No,
they are getting bigger.
Having a room full of 14s is nickel and diamond.
Yeah.
You know, you wasting all that space where you could be having key sizes that are going to go straight out the door.
That's true. That's very true.
It's a bigger picture, you know.
Well, they need a bigger warehouse then.
We out there.
It's always been like that, though.
14 on our shelf don't even sit on the shelf. It hangs off the shelf. The size 14 in the we have, what is that? The DAP and that it looked like 720s, but it's not with that big bubble in the back.
Y'all got an DAP and a 14?
I can fit almost in that box. Like I brought it out for somebody one day and I was like, yo, I can fit this. Like, why is this so big? Like, that's going on your foot, my man.
So look, all Air Maxes I gotta get in a size 15 actually, and like it reacts. So like this is my React, the Kendrick Lamar joints.
Oh,
in a size 15.
That's who's like.
Hey, Splash like way back here.
Y'all, shut the hell up.
Where your toes at though?
Yo, you not see my toes, cute. But yeah, no, it's just crazy. Like I get most of my kicks from being over here. I get most of my kicks from Go, because StockX don't ship out here. But Go, and then I got some from Kick Square, and then I got a few things from the stores down here. But do what you gotta do, man. That's why I slowed down. I really, to be honest with you, the last pair of shoes I bought was those Fearless ones, the 3M joints.
Oh, okay.
They won't even, like, StockX won't even ship to you, and technically the shipping is still domestic?
No, it's they won't ship APO.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. That's why. I'm pretty sure Footlocker will. I just haven't heard nothing from them.
Footlocker will, yep. Footlocker.
He was in like I think Germany or some shit like that. And I sent him the PSG 5s. He said he couldn't get it out there.
Yeah. Now the BX in Germany though, they be in size 14, which is nuts. Like normally on base they only go up to like a 12. But like I got the Rookie of the Year ones from the BX in Germany. That's a base exchange for y'all that don't know. It's just like a kind of like a mall for the military.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing?
Huh?
What is that?
Is that the same thing as like what is it, a PX or some other X?
Oh yeah. So for the Army, it's Post Exchange, which is PX. I think Navy is the Naval Exchange, and then for the Air Force is Base Exchange, BX.
So yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, basically. I was just trying to break it down, man. Hey, so I can't even ask y'all to look out for me at the outlets, man, because that's where I used to clean up at.
No, yeah, it's
outlets closed.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, ain't nobody going to nothing. The mall, the outlets, anything. So it's a wrap right
I
now.
ain't hearing shit on Air Max Day BX because ain't nobody got no event to go to on Air Max Day.
Everything's canceled. The events we had out here canceled. So
Yeah,
I don't want to go. I've been quarantined in my own house.
Wearing these
and can't nobody come over here. Ain't no company. Nope, you ain't coming over here.
If y'all ain't seen,
y'all got a Corona. Y'all got a Corona Bay besides Mr. Married, or the two married fellas at the top.
Three.
Yeah, hold up.
Oh yeah, you married? Are you guys like married or like
they all married?
Yeah. It's on there.
The man is married. I was gonna actually do like a I wanted to actually Q. I was gonna invite you to this but I was gonna do like a kind of like a smash or pass live on like the guys. But then I was like thinking of the guys, and then I'm like, yo, half these niggas is married in relationships. Like a lot of you sneaker guys are in relationships, and I ain't want to start nothing with no. I don't know who wife insecure or not. So I was like, I'm just probably gonna have to wrap this. There's just too many of them that I would talk about, but in just a general kind of like, you like get a little bit of the business, but you married, so I wouldn't.
They all
but
married.
Some people don't have a sense of humor, so I just was like,
But Feast, is it cool? Feast, is it cool for you to do that? Are you okay? All right.
Yeah.
I see a little tan line. Hold on.
Oh
no. Now, hey, to get back on that subject of like the Corona bays, there's gonna be hella babies popping out within like if this thing goes on for the next like month and a half, bro, it's gonna be crazy out here. It's gonna be like it was when I was in Alaska, man. Alaska during the summertime, everybody was chilling. During the wintertime, everybody cold and locked up. Springtime, then belly start popping a little bit, and like you know what you was doing.
I think I literally just saw TJ post to a meme that said all these Corona babies gonna call Coronas. Like like how they say millennials, Coronias.
That's funny.
I'm trying to tell you, man, it's gonna be we was just talking about it at the beginning of the we first went up live. It's very boring right now. Like, I mean, NBA TV is bad. It's very like anything sports, because everything is shut down sports wise. It's very depressing right now. And with it being depressing, I wouldn't be surprised if the crime rate goes up, number one. And then also as well, just the crime rate, suicide, all of that. Like, because it ain't no sports. And I know if you like me, like I know you going crazy right now. Like it ain't nothing to watch. It ain't
honestly
nothing.
I technically have the gym,
they say
but can't even go to the gym. So
yeah, you can't go to the gym. You can't. What was you saying, Splash?
I was saying, I think with them canceling the NBA and everything, I think that saved you a little bit of heartache from when what I'm saying, y'all don't make the finals.
Please, it saved them Lakers. It saved them Lakers. It gave LeBron. Some time to rejuvenate.
Slow down now. LeBron's knees was just warming up now.
Yeah, LeBron was about to steal that MVP from Giannis.
His
you already know.
LeBron is at home right now in that incubator, in that hyperbolic chamber.
LeBron is happy.
Watch they come back just for the playoffs.
I read something about possibly mid-June.
Gonna come back just for the playoffs. It was fresh like a new season.
Man,
exactly.
That's gonna do wonders.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna come back and just start the playoffs.
Yeah.
However, it's ranked.
I think they should still finish the season though, in my opinion, because like the MVP race was tight. Like and then there's still games to be determined for those teams that are like the 8th
Yep.
seed
Yeah.
or like 8 through 10, and like they were competing for it. It's kind of jacked up to them that they still don't get to play.
They,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
If you look at the East and the West, anybody that was 8 through 12 still had potential because it was still like 15 games left.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still plenty potential for 8 through 12 to get it in.
And
So
some of the scores was close. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything could have happened at this point. Still.
anything could have happened for
Yep.
real. So I mean, if they go straight, well, hopefully they only do the 30 days. I know they was talking at, some people were saying mid-June or whatever. I hope they don't do that mid-June because even if you think about it, they do mid-June.
This is your
They gonna
problem now.
start them.
We got a new development because we got players steadily being tested positive now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, my man, KD, Lord.
Yo, KD is too
Once
skinny
they
to
get
have
that
corona, man.
name-
Oh, man. That brother is gone, man. Look, hey, send him
you've
some
been home
prayers,
the
y'all.
whole time. What the hell you been doing to catch corona? You ain't been playing. What the hell you been doing?
He been on
Nah,
the
he
bench
should
with
he
the
should have
Warriors.
stayed in the bay where the air's clean.
Haircut.
he been at that damn practice gym.
Yep.
That's the only thing he needed to do. Get a haircut because he ain't never got no goddamn haircut. That's all he got to do.
Too busy rehabilitating.
You're
Yeah.
always looking like fucking black eyed peas and shit.
That's what I said. What I said, Marcus. I said, Nappy Roots Durant. He got the Rona. None of us got
Everybody can get it. He got it.
He probably
Everybody
got
can
it.
get it.
Kyrie
Hey.
probably got it. I want to know who's the other three they not saying yet.
I mean, when it all said and done, the whole NBA got it.
Yeah.
And like I
At this
said
point.
before, I wouldn't be surprised if all of us got it.
I might
Straight
got
up.
it. Honestly, I might.
Yeah.
I ain't got it. You got it.
Say a lot of us catch it and it, like we get over it. We don't even know we had it.
It's not.
It is.
But it's not an STD shit. I mean,
Yeah.
you just living your life.
Give me that Rona, baby.
And then you gotta understand, they said it affect everybody different. You could have it and you don't have no symptoms.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
Right.
You better go ahead and rub some of that tussin on it and get over.
You better go eat
They
some
say
garlic and
you
drink some apple
drink
cider
water
vinegar.
and like flushes it out or some shit like that.
Hey,
I
Red,
ain't never
baby.
know water to be no
Some
cure,
burners.
more like ginger ale, but you ain't hear that from me.
Get some burners.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Burners.
Y'all better rub some of that tussin on it, boy.
Call it a day. You
Tryna
can't go to
tell
the
you.
doctor. All they gonna do is tell you to go home and quarantine yourself.
Yeah, that's all they gonna do.
Mhm.
They already telling folks like, yo, like if you really don't feel that crazy and you just come into the hospital, you wasting your time.
Facts.
They don't got no like. They're all doing is giving people fluids.
Yeah,
So this is what they need to do. Like they need to just have a hotline for like whatever local hospitals it is. If people have certain symptoms, they
they
call
already
that
doing
number.
it. They already
So
doing
all right,
it.
so if they do that, then what needs to happen is they need to just send in the damn test and then just have them send the test back in. But I don't think they have enough tests.
They don't have enough
Like-
tests. That's
No,
the
they don't
thing,
have
though.
enough
Yeah.
Right. This is all very new developments. Like they don't even have a full treatment
In the
method or
On the
anything.
news, I heard they came up with another type of a test where they could get results faster.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, how slow was the first test?
I heard the original
Mhm.
test didn't even it can come back inconclusive though. Like it wasn't like foolproof that
Yeah.
like if you had it or
Oh,
if you
shit,
didn't have
that's
it.
the same thing with like the monster virus. I know the other one. That stuff you won't even know sometimes for 6 months.
Hey man, ain't
But
nothing
you know
a
what? It
tablespoon-
gotta
a
be
tablespoon.
slow because they were talking about how I don't know if you guys were reading. I mean, we ain't got no sports, so I at least got to read about it. But they're talking about the Lakers. The Nets were the last team that they played, so they testing them tomorrow. I'm like, why they?
Oh damn!
I
Oh,
saw that.
LeBron immune system strong though. LeBron straight. LeBron defeat the coronavirus by himself. If he chooses to.
But no, my point is like, why tomorrow?
Why they? I mean, maybe because they couldn't get them all together to do it right now. I don't know, but that's a good question. Why
I think
waiting
LeBron
for
bounced.
tomorrow? Hey, Dom.
I think LeBron bounced. He went somewhere.
Where you
He
go?
went somewhere.
He out of the
finna
country
tell
He
you.
didn't go
somewhere.
home. I think he went to some island with him and his family. I think didn't he tweet or something like that?
He
Like
did.
was
He
out?
tweeted. He said Bronze Squad out or something like that.
Yeah, like
And he
they were
been
out.
putting on his IG stories like another glass of wine, a different glass of wine, like every 15 minutes.
Oh, them niggas is in
He
Cleveland.
gone.
That's all happening.
Nobody vacation in Cleveland.
Said he went back to Akron.
Right. They trying to build their immune system. You got to go back to You got to go back to the gutter. I've been thinking about going back to Flint. Like, let me go back to Flint. Shoot, get my system up.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if anything. The folks probably in Flint, yo, if you can survive that water.
Yeah.
Bro, what if that was the cure? Dude, I just thought of that. What if the Flint water was the cure?
Oh man, come on.
Dude, how full circle would that be? Like you did nothing about that water supply, but somehow that ended up being the cure.
Talk about a new economy in that bit.
Hey,
if Flint water was the fucking
I'd be stocking up on that water.
Hey, Flint will immediately be like the new freaking Las Vegas in the next 10 years.
I'm pretty sure everyone in Flint is probably immune.
And that's what I'm saying. So if that Flint water was the cure, man, Negroes,
not one case.
Negroes in Flint would be. It would be General Motors all over again in Flint, Michigan. Them Negroes would be flipping that water. You understand me?
They'll be on selling Flint water
on eBay. StockX is right down the street. They be flipping that water everywhere. Macari, all type of platforms.
It'll be water dispensaries and everything.
Oh my God!
Y'all got that sweet. Yeah, I got that.
They'll be naming the water. They'll be naming the water all type of different stuff. Hey, so my water is called that ooh wee. You know
I put a little
y'all got that Crystal Light edition? That lemonade? Yeah.
I put a little bit of Splenda in my water, you know what I'm saying?
It's smooth. It tastes better going down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man, if that Flint water, boy, hey, you own to something now.
That's the cure.
Well, if it was not one case, not one case of Flint.
Yeah, we gotta monitor Flint now. Shoot.
Hey.
Sure.
Y'all heard it here first. Watch. It's gonna be something to do with that water, man. It's gonna be carrying it, man.
Test them boys out there in the Flint area and see what's going on, man.
You go see everybody swimming in the aqueduct over there. All up in the water. Like, forget the beach.
You have a Flint River Festival.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody just lounging around the Flint River,
they be having.
I'm so glad I didn't buy Rolling Loud tickets this year. I'm just glad I didn't buy Rolling Loud tickets this year. I go every year, but this year I didn't buy them, and I'm so glad I didn't because I know there's gonna be no Rolling Loud.
I was just gonna say, so is it normally around right now?
It's usually around Mother's Day.
Okay.
It's always Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, that's close enough.
I heard for one of the festivals, they're not even giving refunds.
It's probably true.
They pushed back something in the water. That's the J. Cole one, I think down in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I thought that was the Flint one.
No, the South by Southwest, I think. Right?
I was just gonna say I don't think they're not doing South by Southwest anymore.
No.
That might be the one. I don't know. I can't remember. But I saw something. They're not
giving the money back if they're pushing it back versus just canceling it.
Well, South by Southwest was supposed to be this weekend or this week or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why they shut that down or whatever.
I know a lot of concerts they just said they pushed back, then cancel.
Yeah, and they'll probably bring back South by Southwest, this year or something. But I even like spring break. I know spring break was still going down on South Beach, and it was pretty crazy out
Listen,
there.
Miami said they ain't playing that shit. They closed down all the beaches and all of that.
Yeah, I
It
saw
was
a
in,
little bit of footage. It was pretty crazy out there.
it's in some places that's not as popping, I guess, is like South Beach, where they were still out on the beaches and stuff. There was a little meme going out, and everybody was like, well, it is Florida, so whole beach done got the corona.
Right.
Because they need to quarantine Florida. Nobody need to leave Florida or come in after they don't win.
They need to quarantine Florida before and after the corona.
They just need to let go of Florida, period. They different out there.
They different. They real different.
I thought places like Kansas and Missouri and like dumb spots was bad, but Jesus.
V said they moved Coachella to October.
They water worse than Flint. And they ain't even contaminated.
Nah, something in the waters for Real Festival. They moved Coachella to October.
Pharrell Festival, yeah, my bad.
Hey, to be honest, I wouldn't go to nothing for the rest of the year. Everything is out. Nah.
Oh yeah. So that's what I meant to get into also as well. Sneaker events.
Y'all ain't gonna see me.
Don't ask me.
Nope. I'm good. I'm good.
No.
This is the closest thing you'll see me at SneakerCon is this T-shirt on. I'm good. I'm not.
I gotta think about it too. Like all them little white kids that be running around sneaker. No,
no sneaker events. The whole.
I only feel bad for like the up and coming events that had like big things they planned on doing this year that they can't do now because of this. That's the only part I'm a little upset about because I didn't know about a couple of other events besides SneakerCon that they're up and coming pretty big or known a little bit, but they had to cancel and all the good plans they had come in is kind of gone.
Yeah.
Who has the heat is coming starting up, and then I still got my Feast Madness. So
yeah, I was just gonna say we was gonna talk about that too. I tried to get E Money, but he said he still had to work. But who has the heat does start this weekend.
All right, daylight with E Money at he in Hawaii.
Yeah. And I heard that McFly came Web too, but he said he had to work. But IBA, you're not doing this season, right?
Negative.
Me neither.
No, I'm an agent. I got 2 clients in the battle this season. So we out here, royalty entertainment. Empty clips.
Entertainment.
Oh, okay. I'll see you take you out.
We out here. I wouldn't be in it, but I will recruit. So I got him.
I'm most definitely looking forward to it. I seen a couple new people that was going to be in it, which is very interesting. So we'll see how that goes down.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah. I have no complaints.
Is Hop? Did you enter this year? I know he was in the conference.
I don't think Hop can play because he won last year. Well, he was in it, so I don't think
he's going to be in the round of champions. So
because he won it.
I think after this season they're going to do the tournament of champions.
The four people that won, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this one is going to be real balanced because I feel like some other seasons were kind of like some people shouldn't have been going against each other.
Yeah.
But this one seemed like it's going to be fair, and then it's going to be unpredictable.
Oh man, I'll tell you.
But he always did the pairings random before. I don't know how he did it this time.
Let me tell you something. Listen, there's some heavyweights in this one. Let me tell you something.
There's some sleepers.
I pulled it up real quick. There you go. I pulled it up. So the matchups, I don't know how they're gonna do a week-to-week basis, but the matchups is Goat Weezy, shout out to Goat versus Soul Reaper. That's actually gonna be a good one.
I'll give that
that's a good matchup.
I'm giving that one to Goat.
I'm surprised Soul Reaper coming back.
I'm giving that one to Goat.
You giving that to Goat?
I'm giving that to Goat.
Okay.
Just go down the list first.
That's what I'm finna do. So they got Goat versus Soul Reaper. They got Tops versus Mo Unbox app. That's
and Tops World?
Yeah, versus Tops World. Unbox app versus Tops World. Yeah, that's what
Mo got that.
Unbox, we don't know Unbox got shit, but don't sleep on Tops either. Tops be getting shit.
Well,
I do think Mo got him beat by a smidgen on that.
Here go the thing.
Damn list. Damn.
Hold on. Okay, all right. So Lick My Nikes versus What the sneakers?
Okay.
That's easy one right there.
I don't know neither.
Cove Master 559 versus Rain Man _ GQU. I don't know who Rain Man is.
I can't call that one. I don't know that one.
It is, yeah.
I don't know who that is offhand or whatever. BX versus Sneaker with the Foe. That's gonna be interesting.
Ooh.
So the thing, okay, go ahead, run it down so we can talk about
Who
it.
was it again?
BX raised me. He in here right now. BX raised me. Shout out to BX versus Sneaker with the Foe.
My bro BS got heat.
All right.
That's gonna be interesting. And then Pain 82 against Monolithic.
Wah, wah.
All right, so I'm giving that to Mono. Mono got that.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be
I'm sorry. I mean, can we talk about them now?
We can talk now. Yes.
All right, so let's start from the bottom. I mean,
start from the bottom or the top?
Yes.
Let's start from the bottom. All right, let's start from the bottom.
All
right. So Pain is not from the beat nobody with all them phones. Everybody not into phones like that. So if you don't pull out anything other than phones, rest in peace. That's all I'm gonna say.
But Pain got more stuff other than phones.
Yeah, but I mean, he be wearing mids and
Like,
shit like that. Come on, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
I think that's what he be highlighting. But have y'all I don't know. Sometimes when people take pictures and stuff, I look at the background, and he got a lot of shit in that goddamn fucking basement.
We shall.
Hey, no disrespect. No disrespect.
Not at all. Not at all.
This is my personal opinion.
This based on what we've seen.
Monolithic is about to Chicago Bulls three-peat that dude. I'm sorry. It's a no. It's
not even close.
It's not even close. It's not even close.
I'm gonna tell you, Mono, he buy kicks like money ain't no object. Like, bruh, he get what he want and he get it early.
He get it early every time.
You know what I'm saying?
He spend the money on it, so
it ain't even that though. It's just the I would say the balance of his collection can hold more weight in a battle than Pain.
Right.
It's literally Macy's.
Right.
It's literally Macy's versus Ross.
But y'all forgetting one thing: the questions.
Yeah.
You can have the most fire collection. If your collection does not fit those questions, you will lose.
But that's what I'm saying though. Any question that they come
Which
up
makes
with,
it so crazy because you can have a real better collection or you could literally have more heat than somebody. But the questions you were asked didn't showcase your heat in a sense.
they can literally come out with any question and Monolithic gonna be able to be like, oh yeah, I got that.
That's
true. But,
oh yeah, like some people can, but some people
is in the eye of the beholder at the end of the day.
On the questions too.
Yeah.
It is all about the questions though. At the end of the day, it is all about the questions.
Mm-hmm.
IBA should have got smashed against Jones, and it was a landslide against Jones.
That's not.
It was a landslide against Jones' case.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm saying it's false that IBA should have got smashed by Jones just because he had hyped shoes. But IBA had actually like classic heat type stuff. Like he had heat.
IBA had classic heat. Jones kicks lost it. Like it was for him to lose and he lost it. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Absolutely.
We all know what that man had. But at the end of the day, I feel like you gotta understand what's heat to me might not be heat to the next person. So I feel like he put out some stuff that people didn't know what they were looking at. So basically,
but even in that though, IBA, you had heat that holds weight in a battle though, and I think that's the difference between what we're saying.
Let's keep it real, Q. This man's trend set it. The Reebok question, like as you could pull out the Reebok question, and it was like, oh yeah, I know you're gonna win with it's like
that's always happened. I did that years before him. I mean the Reebok question is just what it is.
Right.
It's classic. Like you can't deny something like that. You can throw whatever off white you want to throw, but at the end of the day, we don't give a fuck if it's against a Reebok question or Jordan 11. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just some staples that just cannot lose.
People was pulling out the Reebok question on just the off random question. It was like, oh man, what's your whatever? Oh, I got the Reebok question. You knew you was gonna win with that.
I created the cheat code, huh? But
you didn't create it.
True to myself with that battle.
You didn't create it though. But It's the Reebok question. Like it's
Hey, we recycle everything. It's just like music, you know what I'm saying? Let me give you a little sample.
I'm gonna set the record straight. Q created it. I'm sorry.
no, I didn't create it. It's just what it is. That shoe is what it is what I'm saying.
Hey,
And
You
I
know,
just feel like people can relate to that shoe more than, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like I said, I tell people entering this battle, and for whoever's watching, all you gotta do is do your homework and see. You gotta watch this other season. I feel like that's where Mr. Jones messed up. He just figured he was gonna come in with his heat, but he never really watched the battles before, so he didn't know how it go. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. He didn't. He never did a battle. He didn't know how that battle went. He had no background on how to really present a shoe. It was just like, I got this, and you know, it's high on the market, but there was no story behind it. It didn't really mesh well for the battle, the battle style, so to speak.
right.
Yeah.
And so, and just to keep it like at the end of the day, when I say monolithic versus Payne, like it's like Macy's versus Ross. It's the only reason why I say that is because with Payne, this is what we only seen. This is what I've only seen, and it's from what I've seen from him in past. Is just foams. So if it's just going to be very narrow minded or one track about the battle, it's not gonna be able to get to the next round if you only able to pull out. I got this foam, or I got that foam, I got this foam, I got that foam.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be hitting you with different, very valid, good questions.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's, for example, I think IBA, one question that you had in one of your battles was, you got to come with a box or whatever, right? A special box. They don't have a special box for any foams. What if they come out with something like that or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep, you got to use a lifeline.
Yeah, you don't have to use a lifeline if you able to use a lifeline this season. Let's keep that real too. So,
right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Hey,
once you show it, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, but at the end of the day, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I think some people gonna be borrowing shoes out here this season.
Right. Anybody I'll cut your ass.
Why they gotta be borrowing shoes for?
Then look, I'm not gonna call no names, but I'm just a spade is a spade. But we got some people in this battle that deal with cross the waters.
Oh, that's what you
mean. We already discussed that person, so move on.
No, it's more than that person though. I'm just saying I'm not gonna say no names, but I mean, so I think that's kind of unfair. But at the end of the day, hey, they gonna have to handle that. So
I mean, but if I kind of see what you're saying, but I mean, that's a sticky situation. I ain't even gonna get my.
I'll say this. Then also for the facilitators of that battle, they need to do their research on the people that are participating too, so they can kind of know some of the deal some of these people been,
My thing is though, don't wait till after we have the battle and you lose for then you to be like, oh, well, they be buying fakes. No, you should have said that shit before this shit got popped up and before I whooped your ass. So don't wait till I win. And that's the thing too. So don't wait till whoever it is y'all talking about, don't wait till they win to then be like, oh, well, you be having fakes. Nah, y'all let whoever in it, not y'all, because it's not y'all running it, but they let whoever in, let him in. If that nigga got fakes, that's it. And I don't care about after the battle, oh well, it's come to our attention, such and such has fake and used a fake during the battle. No, then you should have vetted that shit before the battle.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So if it comes out after the fact and after a winner has been chosen, and they need to let that shit ride however it done rolled, because that's like I just had my Florida month of Feats Madness. They done left the fate of Feats Madness to my goddamn 6-year-old son.
So who y'all got for that battle?
I got Mono for that one.
What?
For Payne Mono?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mono gonna slide out with it.
Yeah. Same.
Then we got Sneaker with the Fold versus BX.
I'm going with my
BX. The only reason I'm gonna go, I think BX, he got a lot of sneakers, but the thing is he be acting like he ain't got none.
Yeah.
He finessing. That nigga got a collection.
BX act like he don't got shit, but he got a whole lot of shit.
I can't call that one because both of them kind of newer on the scene to me, and I don't know them like that, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know their collections like that.
Right.
I shout out to BX, man. He always show love, and he always be like one of the first people to be in here every Tuesday night. So I could go with BX easily. The only reason why it's up and down for me is just that same thing for Q. It's like when it comes to Sneaker with the Foe, he didn't battle last season because his internet was trash.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he when he finally got his internet together, and he would come on the show. He been on here on our Tuesday nights like twice now, and he's shown like I got this and I got that. Like he's ready to go. So I don't know. Like, but for face value, I could say BX real quick and easy. Girl.
And we gotta do Wi-Fi. They better do Wi-Fi speed test before, you know what I'm saying, make sure everybody got sufficient Wi-Fi.
It's still ringing.
Yeah, Feast gotta get muted, man. She over there just letting her phone ring, bro. Like, I'm gonna let you get that together.
I didn't realize y'all could hear it because my phone isn't ringing. It's my computer, but it says my mom is calling, but my phone is not ringing. It was just my MacBook, so I'm looking at it like, is it really ringing? Like, but then I realized y'all can hear this shit. So I'm like, oh snap, it is, but my phone is not. I don't know what the hell just happened.
But yeah,
I think we need to do Wi-Fi tests though, because I think we missed out on three episodes went wrong because of bad Wi-Fi.
We got two potential issues here. We got Wi-Fi, and then PM Kicks not playing Call of Duty or not at home. So if he's supposed to be doing the count, he gonna have to go somewhere.
Hey, PM gonna have to come with them good questions this season too, man.
Right.
Okay, so next one is Covemaster559 versus Rainman _GQU. I'm gonna leave that alone because I could easily say Covemaster because I know him more, and I don't know Rainman at all. And Rainman can have some stupids.
Right.
I know them both, but I don't know. I can't say I know their collection, so I can't pick one out of that too.
Okay.
Me either.
Feats? Okay, all right. So
those would be a surprise.
Next is Lick My Nikes versus What the Sneaker.
Boom boom boom. I'll get that one to Bree all day.
I don't even know who the people is.
I can't vote because I got clients, man. Can't vote.
Oh man.
I don't know who that is.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know both their collections.
Cut it out.
Bree got that.
I don't know who people are.
Bree, you know Bree, what are you talking about? All right, man. So I see what you on. Okay.
I'm gonna whoop you.
Listen.
Move on. Come on. Move on.
Now I don't know but I don't know what's the other person?
What the Sneakers?
What the Sneakers?
Yeah.
I've heard. I know who he is. Like I talked to him and stuff before, but I don't. As far as his collection goes, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I've seen him. I've seen him a couple of times on different people's lives. I don't know his collection like that, and that's no disrespect. I've seen Bree. I know Bree's collection more than. Well, I just know her period more than I know What the Sneaker. So
I'm gonna put it like this.
Bree
got some OG boxes now.
Let me tell you something. She not for play.
Yeah, she's not for play. Yeah.
I wouldn't even play with her. I'm just saying.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We're gonna leave it there.
She's not for play.
Yeah, so I mean, just I don't like doing that, but it is what it is, man. I would say Bree just off the basis.
Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. Good luck to you both.
Yeah, it's true.
Unboxed versus Tops.
Unboxed.
This is an easy one for me.
Unboxed.
Yeah. It's an easy one for me.
On my son Tops.
I got clients.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the homie Tops.
Huh? What'd you say?
Tops your client, Q?
No.
Shout out to Tops, man. Shout out to Tops. But and here go another thing too. Like I don't know.
Can I be one of your clients?
Huh?
I got a gain weight though.
What'd you say?
Hey, I'm just.
You said
I said, can I be one of your clients?
You ready to get it in? What's up?
Like I got a gain weight though. I ain't trying to lose none.
No, I'm talking about battle clients, man. People that I contributed to the battle.
Oh, so they're borrowing your shoes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, come on, stop it.
Look, you over there loaning our shoes at.
Nah, I just wanted to be. I want it to be good, man. I want it to
It's
be.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
And some
But
people
yeah,
just don't know that this is going on. Not like, you know, what he's doing is great, but it might not have reached like everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So not all the people that we know or we associate with might not even know that that's something that he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, which is another reason why. Well, Mo, like I thought it would be good for him to do it for a couple of reasons. But continue. We don't have to talk about that.
I mean, even still though, like even though you know a few people may know just about Unbox app and the Monday Midsole stuff like that or whatever, people still may not know Mo's collection like that. In all honesty,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
They don't know some of them outside of like Monday Midsole.
yeah, exactly. So
but like
I
I
mean,
said, when it comes to these battles, anything can happen. But just based off of what we know, Mo got this. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, well, I'll finish up the last. So
Honestly, this shit might come down to, I ain't gonna cap. This shit might come down to Bree and
Mo. Yep.
Even Monolithic.
Yep.
I was just finna say Monolithic as well.
That's gonna be that's my final. But that's if they end up going together because the bracket might not fall that way.
Yeah, it might not fall that way. And then we
because
still
if
got
Unbox and Mono end up going against each other, that's gonna knock each other out to go against her. Or if one of them goes against her earlier, then it knocked one of them out to go against, you know, the other. But it all depends on how it falls. Because if one of them do knock her out in like the second round or some shit, then it's gonna be down to them too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so
whoever get knocked out early between the three of them is gonna be them two. Whoever's left go to the final more than likely.
Is Bree the only female?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
There's always like one girl. When I did my season, I was the only girl too.
Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about, man. It gotta be that's another conversation. All right.
But I mean, I feel like it don't matter whether
it's male or female. She was
female.
in mine too. I think it was just some time issues, and she couldn't they couldn't get her battle done. So I think Flashy was also in my season.
Yep, she was.
We got Soul Reaper and Gold Weezy as the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I get that one to
That's hard, man.
I think they're pretty.
I'm gonna get that one to. I can't say
I can't say that's really hard.
They both stop. They both get stuff.
Soul Reaper is Air Jordan 3 dominant. Yeah, he's Air Jordan 3 dominant. That's the only thing that might
kill him.
That might kill him. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I was surprised that he's wanting to do it again. So we'll see. Maybe.
But if he pull out the right threes at the right time, you feel me? So hey, you never know. You never know.
And like I said, he's Air Jordan 3 dominant. That doesn't mean like he doesn't have other things that he can do.
That hasn't been threes.
Yeah.
Oh. So maybe he re-upped on some things.
Because Soul Reaper, so he out here. That's to do with the gauges, right?
Yeah. Hair. Huh?
No, I know he don't got no hair. I don't think he got hair.
I'm like, damn, you been rebranded and everything. Wait a minute.
Nah, I said he got ages.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That should be looking like it hurt. I can't stretch my
he returned. He returned from last season too.
Yeah.
And then was it girls in your season? Any girls in your season?
No.
Yeah.
Well, Reaper gonna have to come with it because he used a lifeline in the first round on that last.
I didn't catch much of last season, but what's the lifeline? How did that go?
A lot of people didn't go. Lifeline.
Yeah, it really didn't go, and they really didn't. They didn't talk about it or advertise it that much every week about that. It was a lifeline, so didn't nobody really know about it. To be honest with you, the only reason why he used it is because we talked about it the previous week. Mm-hmm. As the recap that we would do every week, and then he was like, in my next battle, I'm gonna use it because nobody's never used it. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it out there, and he did it. Like the first question, he was like lifeline just to do it. Right. So that's why he did it.
He did that one. It was I forget what the thing was, like a cartoon based shoe or something.
So how do you do the lifeline with this? Like you just I'm gonna use my friend sneaker, and he got this.
So basically, if they ask you a question that you can't pull out a sneaker pause for, you use the lifeline and you pick Nah, I ain't pulling out them.
What?
You pull out, you know what I'm saying? You ask somebody on the panel, which it could be E-Money. I think he picked E-Money too. And it, you know, and they would go.
It was 313, I think.
It was 313?
Yeah.
Okay. And then she would go in her collection and, you know, get
fight
a
for you on your behalf.
Pulled
Yeah.
out, I think it was the SB Dunk, but I don't remember what the thing was. But either way, the lifeline.
You know, it'd be a good question. What's your best what the?
Your best what?
What's your best what the?
Oh yeah, that would be good. You should.
But that's one of those questions where if your collection ain't up there, you probably only got, let's say, like me, I probably only got what the 4s or something like that. So
this is another situation.
Who got the what the dunks and this and that?
I got a couple
like
of what
you a rat because the only thing
that's what the lifeline for though.
Question because
and that's what I'm saying.
Fire outside of a what the. And then now you lost the competition because of the question.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, man. You can't, like, if they used to do something like that and you got like a Pain 82, once again, this is no disrespect. Yeah. You got a Pain 82 or you got a Soul Reaper, and it's like, yeah, you know, what's your best what the? There ain't no such thing when it come to a phone.
Right.
Right.
Well, this is why y'all gotta start paying.
Hey, but like you said, that's what the lifeline for now is, to the point where when you pick somebody, you just better hope you pick somebody that got a what the, because the thing is, now if you pick somebody that ain't got no what the, then you just took an L.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I like it. I don't feel like nothing wrong with it. Let it ride.
Worse than what you got in your own goddamn collection. You like, nigga, why the fuck I pick you?
Yeah.
That's real bad.
Which means you also need to know the panel.
Yes.
So if you pick somebody,
well, they don't vote.
No. I'm talking about when you do the lifeline, you got to pick somebody off the panel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you pick somebody off the panel, but you really don't know the panel like that, you know.
No cap. If I'm picking anybody off the panel just randomly, I'm either gonna go with McFly or probably 313.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I think everybody on the panel except for maybe PM has a lot of stuff. So
yeah,
even E-Money has a lot of stuff.
I'm picking McFly if I gotta pick.
So I'm telling you, I think I just lost all my weed.
Cheat code.
Yeah,
it would be a toss up between McFly and 313. I think Better Judgment would be 313.
Mm-hmm.
Probably depending on the question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because she got a lot of like sleepers and shit people don't go for. And she got all the high stuff too that people go for. But so does McFly. McFly shop in brands that people don't shop in either.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I say 313 because I think she would choose off a Better Judgment. And hell, she got a smaller foot. So she could, you know what I'm saying? She got more access to what McFly is able to, you know what I'm saying, get access to.
Right.
So
that's fair.
Even all the way down to women's shoes.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, if I was to pick a finals off of this right here, it's hard. But
it's easy.
I don't. I would say it would be Mo, Monolithic,
winner,
or Bree.
Yeah, easy. I mean, that's good. It's gonna be fun on a journey though, like throughout the tournament or whatever. But they not for play. I'm gonna tell you.
I rock with a lot of these dudes and a lot of people that I'm saying that's gonna take an L. I rock with them, but I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be an upset. It could be an upset out of any one of those three though. To be honest, it could be.
Like for real, what if we do have like an upset? Like, because
it'd be good.
Like we said, questions be a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mo could go in there and then what if they ask something like, well, damn, Mo got so much shit. Like he got a sneaker for every goddamn thing.
Once again, I don't know what the sneakers collection like that. He could easily go head to head.
But we know what Mo shit like, and
no shade, but I doubt it.
Let me tell you something. I thought Mo would make a good addition for the very reason we're talking about, because it's gonna push people to be like, oh, I really gotta show up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mo gotta come with that caddy. He gotta come with that caddy Mamba mentality, man. He can't
But
be.
you
You know,
know,
Mo be laid back. You know, he be laid back.
People sometimes lose early because they saving heat for later rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where I fucked up.
This
On
is
my
how
second round.
That's
I
part
was
of the
trying to
game.
save some sneakers so I wouldn't be showing the same ones over and over.
This
And
is
I was
what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
save some sneakers depending on what comes up.
That's part
And
of
it's
the
like,
game. It
This is what
it
I'm
is.
saying. By having somebody like him or like a Bree in this competition, you have to come out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot save shit.
Because you have to make it to the next round.
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm saying like they're good additions to this because it's just gonna push the battles forward, going forward too. But this particular tournament, I'm thinking that's how it's gonna go. You know.
And then you got some people that got heat. Some people don't got that much heat, but the
Yeah.
people that got like an abundance of heat, they Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could survive.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be the battle of the fittest when it comes to this.
Got 1, 2s of heat. Some people got 5 and 10s of heat.
But then, like I keep on saying that heat is in the eye of the beholder, though.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, you could pull out something that's worth more than this shoe, but at the end of the day, everybody don't look at that shoe like it's better than that shoe. So,
or like the demographic that happened to be in the chat that night, if everybody kind of is more on the older scale, like probably 30 and up,
Yeah.
they rock it more like, you know, like your collection type shit.
Yeah.
If it's like under, I might appeal more to them, even though I'm no far off from 30
Well, no,
either.
I think really it's I think we can all agree that the consensus is most chats are Jordan heads. And that's the only dominant sort of style, so to speak, that be in the chat.
Yeah, you most definitely
Like,
gotta
has
know that audience.
a Jordan in any of these battles?
What'd you say?
Has a Yeezy be a Jordan in like any of these battles?
I don't think so.
I think
said a easy. No, somewhere.
I don't remember.
I don't even remember nobody pulling out a
I don't think
Yeezy.
anybody's dumb enough to pull out a 350 against a Jordan. Like that's just a 350 don't hold the same weight no more.
It would literally have to be a Nike Yeezy 2
Yeah.
or 1.
The last person that pulled out a 350 was Retro Rico, and he learned his lesson.
Hey, but you already know with these chats, it's always going to be checks over stripes mostly anyway.
Yeah.
So,
well, that particular stripes, because that shit,
man.
But and then also as well, you got to think about it too. Like, well, obviously you got to know the audience, but
right,
Imani's audience or all of them together, their audience isn't 15. How about that? You know, like it isn't a young audience. If we were talking about younger audience, you know, like high schoolers or whatever like that, then like a Yeezy 350 would probably
come out on top.
Yeah, exactly. The youngest person in this battle, I think, is with the sneakers, and I don't even think he would pull out a Yeezy for this. So
no.
But let me ask y'all this, because like when I did my battle, the only thing I thought was unfair a little bit. Y'all think the voting should go based off how this sneaker relates to the question, or just this which sneaker was better? Because I feel like sometimes people forget that there's a question that goes with the sneaker that people are showing, and they just choose which sneaker they like better.
Well, if that's the case, they can't. If they do it like that, they cannot let the viewers judge, because the viewers are always going to go what they like, despite what the story may be.
The viewers are the people who judge.
So what I'm saying, if you got to understand, they're not the ones that's picking the winner.
Yeah,
the crowd is. So the crowd, like I said, they're not paying attention to the story. Sometimes who they like, who they rock with, or basically is the shoe.
Yeah, but I just feel like sometimes when you're doing it, you got to just reiterate, hey, these are the actual like rules in a sense. Don't vote based on who you like, even though people are probably gonna do it anyway.
They're gonna do it
like
anyway.
With mine, remember when I did it was like, what was your hardest cop? I think it was against Splash, and then my Aleli May ones lost, I think, his 11s when he woke up on sneakers and got them. I had to go through 3 different malls. I had to go to a raffle at Amaneer. It's like we go through our stories. I go through mine, he goes through his, and he's like, yeah, I just woke up, I entered online. And then people were like, well, that's not hard. And then he was like, yeah, but we all know how sneakers is, so it's just the anticipation. If I'm
that was the first time. I think he said that was the first time he ever hit on sneakers too, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. And then I was just like, but that wasn't hard to cop compared to me.
Yeah.
And what was his shoe?
I just went with it because it was an 11.
It was the 11s.
Well, that's the point I proved earlier. I mean,
Yeah.
there's just certain shoes you just can't win against.
Space Jam. I think it was Space Jam 11s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I had the Lady May ones.
Yeah.
It's hard to win with the Lily May. If it's not the first of Lily May, that black and silver, you're not gonna really pull no numbers off of a Lily May outside of that one. That one.
Well, that was my first mistake because that's when I was playing the game based on the question versus
Hey,
playing
you
the
being
game.
true to yourself. That's the thing. You being true to yourself compared
That's what I did.
Yeah, I done that before.
That's what I did.
That
Yep.
never worked. Yeah, I done that before.
Then I realized, man, I should have just worked the system because that's what everybody else did.
You got to. You just got to. Yeah, it's one of them
I
things.
was in the stages of I was in the second season, so third season they did a lot more stuff different. And then this season now they're doing even more stuff different. So my season was I guess in the preliminary stages of how far they've kind of come with it.
Yeah.
So that's just something I learned from it. What's up, Kev? But I know now, man, you better work that system, know who's in the chat, work that chat, because don't nobody give a damn about what the question is about by the time you show the sneaker. They done forgot what the fuck the question was anyway.
And that was my thing. That was my thing.
Speaking of battles, we got Kev, who Monday Misso. They prior to Who Has the Heat, they were doing battles like a year or two beforehand, and that's where a lot of background from the battles we know about, you know what I'm saying, come from. So like if you weren't around during those days, then yeah, you would probably be a little bit on the side of, well, I'm not sure how to navigate this, you know what I'm saying? So
Cap,
yeah.
I would love to see like a Monday midsole battle, like Polo, Kev, Unbox, and Ollie going against each other.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
I would love to see.
That would be insane. But yeah, they were doing the battles for a while, and then that's where that all female battle came from. That we did.
It was all female battle. Oh shit!
Yeah, that was all female.
Man, we gotta start a league, man. We gotta start like the like they got battle rap. We gotta start the sneaker rap league, and we gotta have our all female sneaker battle league.
It was a good year. It really takes somebody that can truly rally the women to get them to do it, because quite frankly, we had a ton of women that ended up doing it, but we also had a ton of women that ended up falling off. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they were going to do it, but then they didn't do it. And then also a lot of people were nervous about it because women aren't competitive when it comes to our sneakers. We're emotional. We buy our sneakers with intention. It's rhyme and reason. It's not to show it off. You know what I'm saying? And so Therefore, battle wasn't.
Not all of them. Not all of y'all.
There's exceptions to everybody
out here.
There's exceptions to everybody, but every single shoe that a woman purchases, she has a story. It's just what it is.
We don't purchase just because we purchase because we want.
Exactly. We're very mindful about our purchases, and so therefore, trying to get us to a battle is a little bit more difficult in that regard. So. Yeah, it did. It was fun though, but not wild and like anybody was fighting. But people get emotional. Like we were like literally.
I don't like that. I don't like that bitch after the battle.
Emotional fighting.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like because with each round we all there. Well, put it this way, we all had a theme before we even came on to the live or whatever. So we already knew what the shoes were we were going to show because we had themes going into it. We would get the themes probably like the day before. Okay. We go into it. We already have stories attached to these shoes. So, it's women telling stories about family members who may have passed from like breast cancer. And, it's just a lot of background. It's like, it just proves to show that women truly like buy with story and rhyme and reason. And a battle with women is probably more interesting than any men's battle for that reason, because we have stories. But it's just hard to get a rally of women. It's really tough.
Because if you ask IBA, you'd be like, IBA, what's your story? Man, I just thought they was dope.
Hey, I keep it 100, dog. But the thing is, I could have easily made up a story and made it sound good.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Think about like my Air Max video I did the other day on IG. The story I told behind that. No man would have told that story.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And imagine that in a women's battle. So this is like 10 women telling you stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
I think that, to be honest, I think that needs to happen though.
That'd
That
be
battle
dope.
needs to
Oh,
happen. We can
battle?
figure it out. That needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that.
It could happen again, but it's just tough. It's really tough to get women to come and battle. It really is.
Hey, make it happen. We don't hear
I'm
excuses. Make it happen.
Guys try to get emotional points in their shoe story. I wanted it when I was 5 and broke.
Hey, it's some people out there. It's some females out there that got heat though. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, bruh, there's some females out there that give these men a run for their money. Like, I'm just saying.
And that's what we proved with that too. Like the stuff that we were showing, and then to have the story on top of that, like it just gave guys a whole new outlook. Like,
hey, it would be dope to have. It will be dope to have a battle of the sexes, men versus women.
Ooh, that would be nice too.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea. I can
That sound dope.
listen. I can
Hey, rep.
Hey, listen.
Write that down. Right there.
yeah.
I can recruit some clients for that. Look, now let me tell you something. There's some women out here that's like they not for play. Let me tell you something.
Cute. Who you think
You gotta have a woman coordinate. You gotta have a woman a part of coordinating this shit.
True. Who you think will win the battle between Bree and Flashy?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Tough. It's tough because Bree sometimes, will purchase men's sizes because she's like 7.5-ish. So that's tough.
That it is.
Man.
I think Bree's.
I feel like Flashy gets those sneakers that sometimes no women like could cop. That's like sometimes men. I feel like sometimes if any female gets it, like sometimes she might be the only female I see that gets it because, or like D or something.
That'd be Bree.
Bree got them.
Flashy can only get the smaller sizes.
I'm just saying, Bree got some of them OG boxes, the one that come in the black and silver box with Jordan face on it.
No, that's a hard one, Ma. I can't call it, and I know both of them. I can't even call that one. I can't call that one.
Man,
Kev said the problem with battles is that it's more popularity than it is actual.
It is facts.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
facts.
Folks vote for their friends.
Look, when you leave it to the people, it's going to be a popularity contest to an extent.
Nations of Souls. That made it a controversy.
Right.
Even when they did it with Nations of Souls or whatever like that, it went away from the just having fun to it turned into something negative. When the whole thing should have been genuine and positive, it turned into a complete negative thing.
Right.
Well, that wasn't on them though. The crowd made that happen.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing if this was to happen, especially if I feel like if it was like a females battle, like I feel like folks would turn it into something that is totally not when you should be celebrating it.
No, but this is what it
I
is.
feel like I think it went very well. The ladies against each other, and we're just there enjoying it.
No,
people don't think what they want to think, but I just feel like
it doesn't have to be like that. If we conducted that battle and it was nothing like that. It was not popularity. People were actually voting on the stuff that aligned with the theme a little bit more than others. It really wasn't that way, and nobody was pitting anybody. And the only reason why I'm referring back to that is because that's the last time it happened, and that's the best point of reference. Like it's. Yeah.
I just feel like it shouldn't be, when it comes to these battles, if you really want to do it right, we can't leave it, or we can't do 50, 100% viewers. We have to have a panel of judges that will be unbiased. You know what I mean? That's the only way it's going to rock the way we need it to rock. You know what I'm saying?
But how
you can't for some percentage of the votes, like kind of like how the electoral college goes, I guess. Like y'all can vote, but we gonna have the final say.
Right. Facts. Like you only get a percentage, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be 50% of the votes and then the other 50 is from the, you know what I'm saying? It'd be 3 other judges, you know what I mean? So it's going, even if one, 2 vote the same or, with opposite sides, that one is going to determine, you know what I'm saying? The last, you know what I'm saying?
But how do we get a panel of unbiased people though? That's the thing.
I mean, it'll be easy because I ain't gonna lie, it ain't hard to find because to be honest, if I was a judge, I would be unbiased. I would just be real with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that'll be hard to find.
That's what you said.
No, for real. I wouldn't. No, I'm telling you, I got like I said in this.
I'm biased about you, IBA. Have you observed yourself?
I'll just be trolling, but I'll just be, you know, I play too much. Everybody know I'll be playing.
I know.
In order for it to succeed, we would really need that to be unbiased, and I feel like that would not be hard to find some people out there like that can handle that.
But Kev got a good point though. He said it's like you have to have, you know what I'm saying, choices anonymous.
True.
You know, to be fair, like if everybody was to vote, but you don't know who, you know, the person is for that shoe or whatever, but you see two shoes and you see the question and they just put it out there and you have to vote for, you know, one or the other, and you don't know whose shoe it is and it's anonymous, I think that will work.
Yeah.
It would, but it would also be mad boring.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but it would take away. It would take away from. Yeah, it would take away from
the appeal of what you're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to like watch it like it's a TV show.
Yeah, it's like, so when am I gonna see who's battling?
And even if you're watching a TV show, you're actually watching it though. Like, you know, like if you're putting up there two sneakers, and it's just like, boy, yeah, I like that other sneaker, or whatever, and then you don't even know like the backstory or the meaning or whatever like that. Because even if you do like a backstory, you may figure out who it is. I know who that is. I was with them when they got that. I know who that is. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Oh, and then also if they've already, because you know a lot of folks can't wait. They be posting shit right on IG as soon as they get it.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
A lot of people give themselves away. You know.
That was. Hey, remember that was that was going AWOL. Remember?
Oh my God! Yes. 2 times.
Yeah. God, AWOL took that 2 times L because it was like, yo, what was your most recent pickup? Man, I just showed y'all my most recent pickup, man.
Right.
And then mad about it though. Nigga, hold on to it. They ain't going.
You know it's battle season. You gotta shut up sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You done bought it. It's yours now.
If you went into battle, you gotta keep anything you got, or you just recently purchased under wraps to your battle.
Yep.
Some niggas don't keep shit under wraps. That's the thing.
Everything be right. Like I be like sometimes too. Like when I get shit, I be like, oh shit. Like, you know, like I just got these babes.
Man, I'm
surprised I haven't actually posted on it, but I just got the 20th anniversary babes that just dropped.
Okay.
The cameras.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people, especially if they do YouTube, man, they pick something up, you be instantly ready to hit that Instagram and be like, bam, you know, whatever like that.
But
like a lot of things.
That's kind of how it go. And it's not necessarily that we're in a rush to get it out before someone else, because let's be real, we all got a lot of the same stuff that's coming out or is coming out. But I think we just get excited and we just want to put our own spin on it, because I can show all 4 of us can have the same sneaker in our hand, do a review, and that video will hit 4 different ways.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Because we all just have different personalities, different ways we bring our stories to life, different ways we edit, different ways we do different shit. So it's like, I think sometimes us as like creators, we just be sometimes just so hype and like kid in a candy store. We just want to show off like our new toy. But it's like, some people do it just because they think, oh, if I get it out first, it benefits me.
Yeah.
But nigga, you got 20 videos following your video, so you only ahead by 30 minutes. So
my thing.
Yeah, and then also if you posted it on release day, you 2 weeks late anyway.
Thank you. I was just gonna say that.
The wave is
Let's
going.
be real. If you post on release day, you already late.
And that's what I was just gonna say. If I don't post something before the release date early or whatever, and I get it on release day, I'm not finna hurry up and I'll take my time. Like I literally got to the point where I'm like, I'll wait 3 weeks or I'll wait 30 days or a month or whatever like that. And then I'll finally put that video out, because you know what? People will then see it then, and they won't see everybody else's going down a timeline on YouTube. And then they'll see mine. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm finna check it out.
They'll focus on it more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll focus on it more.
I've scaled down doing unboxings altogether. I don't even unbox nothing anymore. Like I'll just open it and just enjoy it for me. And then I'll show it like a week or 2 later. But if I haven't showed you something early, there's a good chance you're not going to get like a release day or unboxing from me.
I got a couple of stuff I ain't showed yet. I ain't even posted on IG some of the stuff I got.
The only thing I've been doing recently, like if it's not early, it's late. So I've been starting to tell myself, girl, we're not finna rush to come home and do this. I've seen times where people will post stuff like the video late, and it has better numbers than people that even showed it early.
Yeah, yeah,
that does happen. Yeah,
and I've even seen sometimes where like if you're, because like I said too, I'm gonna start as far as my looks and stuff. I'm gonna start going back to my older sneakers and doing like looks on those because all the ones, everything that's dropping, everybody showing. There's the videos that where like Tweezy, he got a New Balance video. We don't see a lot of New Balance videos out, but I think that video did almost 5K or something like that. He was saying, but it just shows like those little specks of other stuff, how it can do better than your Jordan videos that everyone else is doing.
I was just gonna say, I'll tell y'all right now, and this is just for me. I can't. Everybody can speak for their own channels or whatever like that, right? But for me and my own experience, because this is all on the job training. Let's keep it real. Any video that I have done that has hit, it was non-Jordan related. It was non-Jordan related. Like anything like okay, for example, the video I just did last week or whatever on the Oreo pack of the Freak Ones. Even though it was early, it's something. It's a basketball sneaker. Anything, if it's New Balance, if it's Nike, I don't do anything on Adidas like that. But anything that's non-Jordan related, even if it's early or not, if it's just a release day and I'm at House of Hoops, whatever, and I show it, it gets more reception than if it's like a I don't know, whatever, a Jordan 1. I ain't even gonna say a Jordan 1 because that's something.
And I bet you it was probably a lot of kids.
I show a lot of basketball shoes too, so you know what I'm saying. So I know what you mean, and I get it.
My biggest numbers have been like last year. If I did a Air Force One video last year, those have got the biggest numbers for the whole year, and they still get numbers still to this day, and that was a whole year ago. In the Air Force One videos.
But it's crazy. These kids, like when I went to a focus group for Jordan Brand. I went to one for women's, and then I went to one where they focused on kids. And the kids is who we need to appeal to. Forget the people our age. Us moving forward in YouTube, if we want to keep doing YouTube and kind of staying afloat and growing, we need to start appealing to these kids. The people that want to see the Kyries. To the kids growing up, their GOAT is Kyrie. Like he's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I saw my Kyrie vid. What we got, about 5K on that? So
yeah. So the kids is watching YouTube more and more and more. Now I bet you if you probably check the demographics on that video rep or the age, a lot of it is probably gonna come like under 20.
Yeah, that's a fact. The like y'all just talked about, the SpongeBob pack, I did the whole collection. The day it was like the day before, so you can technically say it was early or whatever, but I did the whole pack or whatever like that. That video still does numbers. The very next day I did the Mr. Krabs, because that was the only one I got. That one still does numbers. The Coming to America Giannis, Freak One, still does numbers. So that's what I'm saying. Anything that's like Nike basketball or something that's non-Jordan related. Somebody else said just a minute ago, oh, it was JD. He said his biggest was a Jordan mid. Last year I did the pine green and the Syracuse colorway of the Jordan mid, or the Jordan 1 mid. That one still does numbers.
Right.
You know what? But if it's a Jordan retro, if it's not early, it's a waste of time.
True.
It is really tough with Jordan releases if it's not. And the thing about it, Feach, you brought up a good point. A lot of people that, posted closer to the release seem to, it seems to hit better. But that's a part of like SEO, which is like search engine optimization. So that's during the period of time when people are actually searching that kind of shoe. They're not really searching it like that 2 weeks ahead. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, unless you just like Custo. You know what I'm saying? People not gonna be checking for it early like that. But
yeah, like I feel like some people just go to those channels because they know they're gonna see it early.
yeah,
But by the time it trickles down in like that week before,
yeah,
that's when like I would probably try to drop it. But like if I got my pine greens early and I had dropped that the week before it came out. My shattered backboards, I got those early, and I think I did about 2 weeks early. And I wanted to get it out before SneakerCon because I was wearing it at SneakerCon. But I've noticed too, like shit, that probably the same thing after it releases. That week it's released, if you drop it kind of 2 days, 3 days after it's released, it does really probably good numbers too, because you know, like she just said, the SEO and stuff is getting searched. People looking for it, whether they're looking to buy it because they missed it or they just still want to see it. You know, people are still looking for it at that point.
and that's
people got to understand how these search engines work and these algorithms.
Well, then also too, I mean, there's something to be said too. Being searchable is a good thing. You know, even maybe you didn't catch it early, but you're still searchable with that particular, you know, shoe. So you still got days of spins, maybe even years of spins because you in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't discount yourself.
I still get comments still to this day on I did the whole as individual videos, but I did the whole collection of the Have a Nike Day from last year, right? I still get comments still to this day, and that was last year. That was literally a year ago now. And people will be hitting up now. Like the other day, I just got a comment. And they were like, "Man, I just bought that sneaker for $66."
Right.
You know, whatever.
Because Nike Air Day coming back around, so everybody Nike Air vids coming back in circulation.
It's it's Air Max month. It's Air Max month. It's like they, you know, they see the comments. I mean, or they see the video. How they see the video, whatever. You know, they see it and then they watch it. They be like, "Man, I just bought that," or you know, they just bought it. I see a lot of things where people will go buy something and then they'll go straight to YouTube and they'll watch videos on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So I mean, it's. Yeah, you know, it's
the archive is everything. So I say, you know, keep loading up them vids. They're searchable for throughout the duration of your channel. You know, I still have comments from people on my very first pickup video. Like, why are you that far back?
And it's a trip because I have a video and I feel like that was my worst video and it got the most numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes we're our worst critics sometimes.
Absolutely.
My most the least amount of effort that I've put into a video has the most amount of views.
Yeah, that's why I do. That's why, if you notice, a lot of people are stopping all that extra editing that they used to do.
I'm not doing it no more.
Because
one take J.
Because it don't be the stuff that people appreciate. It be that shit that be raw as hell.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Goofiness, you in your car type shit, kicking back. They don't want to see a whole movie theater production. They just want to give it to me straight, no change.
I used to get mad views when I was doing narratives in the car. Boy, ever since then, I was like, what I'm editing for? What I'm doing all this extra shit for?
I try to keep it just as authentic as possible, and then less editing. Like the most editing that you will get out of my videos now is like, and it's really just like I feel like I've gotten lazy, but at the same time, it's just more real. Like it's like, why am I doing all this? Because like you said, the less editing that you do, it seems like the more authentic, and people like they like that or whatever. The most editing that I'm doing in my videos now, when I'm doing them, is the transitions.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really it. Is the transitions. I'm not really trimming nothing out, you know, of the footage or whatever that much. You know, unless it's just something crazy or you know, like you in a store and the music's loud or whatever like that.
Right.
But otherwise, no, I'm just letting it roll, man. And then when I get home and I watch all of it or whatever, piece this here, piece that there, transition here, transition there, throw a little bit of music underneath it, outro, done.
Yeah.
That's it.
For real.
Because during this thing, I might not even be really doing too much video. You might catch me on straight lives.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing but time, might as well.
Corona.
Besides my feet madness and the regular stuff, that's about it.
Quarantine episode 1, season 1.
Right.
If anybody wanted to start a channel, now is the time.
Wait.
Now is the time because
And,
What
and
else
for
we
people who started the channel, they ain't did a video in a year.
Hey,
Then
like I
now
said,
it's
I ain't
time.
gonna lie. I went into hibernation. I ain't tripping about none of that.
Now's the time.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I have not purchased a shoe none this year. My last shoe was
You
the
don't
Grade
gotta
11.
purchase the shoe.
gotta purchase
That's that
You
new.
know what I'm saying?
Y'all newbies be thinking y'all gotta purchase a shoe. If you don't get your
Oh, it ain't about thinking of purchasing. I mean, I'm just saying that's what,
Green faces.
because to be honest, I never wanted my channel to be nothing about shoes anyway. If anything, I just want to be entertaining. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
well then get to entertaining. You talking. You ain't doing nothing but talking now. Let me see some. Let me see the video. How do you talking? All right,
Don't let me get the clap in. Don't let me clap now.
hey, but for real, IPA, I won't listen. I want you to take the skit world by storm, son. Come on,
No, for real. That's facts.
Plan.
For real.
quit playing. Quit playing. All right.
For real. Facts.
I know one person they had commented one time, this is a little while back, a couple months ago. They was like, "Man, I don't even see why y'all be doing videos if y'all don't even buy the sneakers." And I had replied back. I was like, "Look, bro, this ain't gonna be the right channel for you then, because I'm not buying everything
Facts.
that you see on my channel or whatever like that, because you know what? I realized that if I was to just show what I like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, I would be shortchanging myself, you know what I'm saying, for my channel or whatever like that.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff I show early, I ain't never planned on getting.
Yeah. And I'll still tell you, to me personally, it's trash. I'll still tell you that.
Right.
Keeping it real. Like, I hope I would think that you would respect that more by me saying that I don't like this, but you know what? You probably like this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is.
The way I look at it, like, it's too many other people out there that's getting it early and doing that kind of content. So hey, by all means, you know what I'm saying?
And honestly, and IBA, that's just a wave. YouTube goes in waves. There was a wave when getting it early and being at the house with earlies was the wave. Now just general earlies is the wave. But everything kind of goes up and down.
Right.
You know what I mean, there's gonna be a point where earlies ain't even gonna be the wave like that anymore. Something else is gonna be the wave.
Because if everybody getting it early, what y'all gonna do? It's just gonna be battle early. Y'all gonna pay, and these people, they breaking bank to get it early to show y'all.
Right.
And some keep it. Some people buy early and get rid of it early. They just want their view. They just want their review.
Absolutely.
Let's keep it real. The best thing to review, to be honest with you, is a general release, because not everybody's gonna be able to get that exclusive whatever Dior ones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to
I don't
get
like
that.
looking at shit I can't buy. So
that's true. Them got delayed, by the way.
The way I feel about some of these shoes is, to be honest, I feel like some people, they got such a big name, they could be getting fakes for the early review, and you ain't gonna question them.
And that's what I'm saying, and that's why when people comment in my thing, like, how do you get all these things early? I'm like, well, I'm doing it the most authentic way over everybody, because I'm actually in the store with my
right.
Yeah.
exactly.
So I don't know why you addressing me.
And that's what killed me on that comment when they was like, man, I don't even see why y'all be doing these reviews, you know what I'm saying, at the store, but don't even be buying the sneakers. How y'all sneaker YouTubers?
People be adding the sneaker to their thumbnail in their hand that they ain't holding.
Oh, that'd be the killer.
Hey, them bids be hidden too.
And that's because people don't realize till they got in the damn video that they don't got the damn sneaker.
That's the only thing I don't do, and that's the reason why sometimes I don't hit like I need to, because I don't give them no clickbait. I just like this is what I'd be like if I video.
That's one thing. If you go see any of my thumbnails, that's actual, and I was there, and then you see the video and be like, oh yeah, he just took that picture on the floor.
Right. It will be no clickbait. I gotta
no clickbait.
Clickbait game up.
Either you gonna see me in my sneaker room, or you gonna see me at the actual sneaker store, you know what I'm saying, with the sneaker in my thumbnail. But otherwise, it ain't finna be like
shit. Most of my thumbnails is a screenshot of the damn video that I done paused and found a good still anyway. So
shit, I done
wrong with that.
That'd be the hard part. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't got time to take a picture for no thumbnail. What you think this is?
I might take a couple before. If I don't like them, I'll be like, man, let me go through this video and see if I find a screenshot real quick.
I'll be in front of the camera like this.
Look, she said.
I was doing
That's
Sneakerhead
great.
YouTubers be like,
the thumbnail face.
That's all I be doing. That's it. That's all I be doing in my thumbnails, and then
look, Home Alone. Oh, shit.
No funny shit. Like I know sometimes, but like when people probably, I don't know if y'all ever had anybody now like probably take a picture for your thumbnail. But I have people sometimes be here watching me do that shit, and I cannot get anything done with anybody watching me because they be like, "Yo, you really be doing that? Like you just be."
But look, I be doing that. I do it in the store.
Like, why you taking these pictures? We just be talking in action.
Yes.
No,
I be doing it in a public place. In a public place, I do that.
No.
oh, no. I do it in my house.
I do all this first. I'll be like, trying to get my shiny in order, all that stuff. All in public. All in public. I be getting to it like.
Yeah, I can't do it. I already feel some kind of way when I be out there vlogging. I just feel like everybody looking at me. I learn to block them out though.
No, I have to be trying to
in front of my wall, smiling.
For real. Because now I can crop myself out of the background too. I can throw myself in the stars. Oh shit! Like shoot,
that's what I gotta learn to do. I gotta learn how to cut myself out and do like different backgrounds and shit.
Yeah, Pixar.
Yeah, that's the I use Pixar too.
Mm-hmm.
But
all you gotta do is ask that. All you gotta do is ask Pixar.
Yeah,
Pixar.
Yeah. I use an editing program on my phone, which is Pixlr for my thumbnails. But I learn how I can take I can take a still or I can take a picture, and in the editing I'll blur the whole picture out. So then my background is blurred. Like, say for instance, if I take a picture and the selective focus isn't that good, and like I'll just blur the whole picture out, and then I'll crop myself out the picture. So I'll take a separate picture where I blur the whole thing out, and then with the original picture, I'll crop myself out. I'll take myself out, and then and then I'll take I'll take that picture that I took myself and I cropped it out, and then I'll put myself in the same position of the all blurred picture. So then my whole background is blurred out, and then the whole focus is just me in the sneaker light.
Okay.
Whatever, like that, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
How you did it? They can do it.
Huh?
Oh, that's good funny.
So I just learned that on my own like 2 months ago. I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
yeah,
right.
I mean, it's an ever learning process. We ain't all set, in stone or whatever. So
just like I'm trying this right here, it's something new. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to switch it up a little bit.
Well, you keep bleeding into the green screen.
Yeah, I already know what it is. You want to know what it is? It's because it's the shadow. The shadow. So when it casts shadows, I need more lighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, you bleeding into the background like Homer Simpson and into the bushes there.
You beat 313 to the green screen. You so.
Oh, right. Nigga, this ain't nothing but from the 99-cent store. I got the little. This right here ain't nothing but the party supply little table fucking cloth, nigga.
That on your wall, bro.
Hell yeah, nigga. That shit work, my nigga. Shit.
Oh,
see, look, why they tell you my business? Why they tell you my business? Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even much know though.
Oh my god.
It's $2.99. The $2.99.
Oh, good.
Have mercy.
Homeboy hookup.
You know what I'm saying?
Pick Monkey don't charge this dude and his wife. At least I don't think so. Did I buy that shit? Because I use it and I don't think I paid for it.
Probably they take their tag off. You probably pay for that if you did or whatever.
It probably, if I did, I think it was probably like $1.99. If that's the case, then go spend that $1.99 because it's actually worth it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I haven't bought it because they have new fonts that I cannot use because you have to buy it. So I don't have it. I didn't buy it.
Okay.
I don't need them fonts. The fonts that they offer is good enough.
Yeah.
They just started charging. You said.
Well, it's about that time.
I don't know.
it's
They ain't
about that
charging me. They
time.
better not. I ain't playing that shit.
It's about that time, man.
I just made my thumbnail today using PicMonkey.
Feats. Now we ain't doing this tonight, man. When we say we out now, because we are going for another 30 more minutes.
I know I got a chat about, so I'll keep going.
Y'all go and hit them outros so we can get out of here, man.
It's your girl
All right,
here.
Sorry.
The chat, y'all been live in the chat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Been on point, you know what I mean? Y'all stay away from that Rona, drink your water, take your vitamins, eat your vegetables. And I'll see y'all later.
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy IBA. You know what I'm saying? I will be coming back, so stay tuned for that. But then otherwise, you can find me, you know what I'm saying, over here, them Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned and look out for me. I'm going to come with another skit. I will say that. So I do have a skit under wraps. So stay tuned and hopefully I can make some of y'all laugh.
Yeah, you will.
The little one.
All right, y'all. It's your girl Feats signing off. Yeah, stay up, stay blessed. Don't let the Rona get you. I hope everybody enjoyed a Rona Bay. I don't got one, but I'm still putting applications.
I ain't got one either.
I ain't got no Bay rep. Yo, rep, I'm gonna hit you up, but that thing over. Like I'm gonna hit you, rep, but just know.
All right.
That thing over.
When I say ain't nobody allowed at my house, ain't nobody allowed now.
Rona knocking on your door.
I'm still willing to take a Rona Bay, but you gotta go through a little bit of testing before you get through my door. Just bring your most recent medical records. That should be okay. And it has to be within 2 weeks of those medical records.
Well, ain't nobody getting that right now.
Other than that, everybody stay up, man. Stay blessed. This shit's gonna get pretty interesting. Pay attention to all the stuff that our individual states and government isn't telling us. Shit is trying to get passed without us knowing. So pay attention to those stuff outside of the Rona. This Rona shit is just on the forefront to take away from what they're trying to do to us behind the scenes.
Stay woke.
I will have a video on that tomorrow.
Oh, you know what? I ain't finna do this with you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Feast. Go ahead and finish up.
Oh no, I was gonna say, but I'll have a video on that tomorrow. Dropping.
All right. So yeah, once again, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Monolithic, you dumb late. We was talking about you earlier, but I appreciate everybody coming through tonight, man. We had a good time. Went a little bit over time, but y'all know how it is when we get to talking. Man, stay tuned for some more videos coming out this week, because yeah, they ain't got nothing to do.
You got shit up to do.
Look out for we doing the post battle commentary. What's up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we most definitely doing that. We most definitely doing that. So yeah, they starting this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday is home. So I don't know who's battling first though. Y'all know who's battling first?
I think it's supposed to be the first one on the list.
I didn't want to assume just because they had it listed like that. But
yeah, I got a feeling this goat and what's in the face?
let me pull it back up one more time real quick. It's Goat Weezy versus Soul Reaper.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the first one.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that should, we probably won't talk about that very long because
I'm trying not to laugh.
that should be an easy, piece. That might be an easy one right there. But you never know though. But it might be easy. Okay.
Listen, we might be pleasantly surprised. So
yeah. You never know. Monolithic, you missed out, but well, I did. I put you as possibly being in the finals, possibly. So
that means bring your shit. And
yeah.
Nah.
That's a fact. So yeah, but stay tuned next Tuesday. We most definitely will be talking about the first round of Who Has the Heat 4 matchup. You guys can check out the first battle, which is Saturday. I don't know what time yet, and they don't even have it posted on
They
the
what?
huh?
Nothing. No, I'm saying they don't have a date or a time on there. I kept asking about 10 times. So I
Yeah,
know
You know they're gonna put it out there.
forgetting about the time. I gotta tell E-Money he gotta get on top of that.
Yeah, he got to get it together.
I think it don't be E-Money. It be the people that's battling because you got to find a date and time that works for the both people in the battle. And that be the hard part sometimes because even when coming to set up mine, like we had to reschedule like twice because I'm like, shit, this done came up. I can't do it that time.
Mm-hmm.
So it really don't be E-Money. It be the people battling.
Well, it need to be E-Money, goddammit. Set a time, shit.
Hey, at the latest post on here too, it says the battle matchups. Let the spirit of the competition begin. This does not reflect the order of the battles. So
Okay.
yeah, so
They still
They
choosing.
probably see who could battle who could battle first, win, and they'll just go on. Whoever say they available first, their battle will go first, and
Right.
yada yada.
so technically, Monolithic could be battling this weekend. I don't know. It could be anybody. They haven't posted that yet, so stay tuned for that. If y'all want to see who's gonna battle who, I'm pretty sure they're gonna post it sometime this week.
Should be all home, so everybody should be available.
Exactly.
Make sure you I imagine 313 is gonna be doing multiple live tests this week because they all on her channel. So
It's on her
Are they
channel.
doing it on her channel this season?
yeah, they're trying to help her get to that 1K. So she got to navigate the live. So I'm sure she's gonna be doing a bunch of lives this week to try to get some test runs in.
Right.
But she's been going live for a while now. Probably just now.
She ain't never added nobody. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, but other people, yeah.
Adding that and then the randomizer stuff and just all the little tweaks. But yeah.
Right.
First of all, don't be trying to be shady talking about only IBA see your comments. I can't comment in what I'm looking at on StreamYard, but how I tweet. Don't be doing me like that.
Well, she'll have to do that intro and all that stuff too, right?
I mean, we usually she just say who and then we introduce ourselves.
No. Y'all know how they show at the beginning of the battle, they show like all of them. You know what I'm saying? At the very beginning, they play, I forget what Drake song that is for their music intro, and then they show like each picture of them and all that.
I'm sure E-Money will help you figure that out.
They might switch it up this year too. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay. All right, so anyway, man, we went another 30 minutes talking about this already, man. See? Holla at y'all later, man. Got some more videos coming this week. Appreciate y'all coming through. See y'all again next Tuesday. We will be talking about whoever battles who this weekend. And yeah, man. I'm out.
Yeah,
Right,
check
man.
out my video I just dropped too.
Stay virus free. Stay woke.
And check out Q's video too on the Air Max.
Yeah, I dropped 2 of them joints. Yeah. Go on and get.